ate a big munch.
I feel your pain. We are live now, by the way. So yeah, last week you guys were hired by the president of the country, of the Republic of Livin, and they have an election. And someone is trying to steal the election and is making all the new candidates look bad. You've arrived in Milana to talk to the president. He has hired you with I believe, the price of 4,000 gold pieces to try and figure out what the problem is. There has been the first problem you guys were trying to solve, or are currently solving, is that there is a gang in the lower catacombs besmirching the tombs of the higher nobles in Milana, which were the supporters of the vice president currently running things. You've gotten yourselves two guides, Gio and Kara, with the promise that Kara would do it for nothing as long as you helped her with her ancestral tomb, and Gio is just along the ride for experience. As you guys went downwards, you have encountered some magical traps. You've encountered many undead, shrines towards the Life Maiden, and these pool of angel tears as the large sums of undead suddenly rose up from the different hallways to try and zerg you as we went on our tower defense escapade.
It was a fun escapade. I always enjoy the tower defense portion of the D&D games.
Yeah, I would like to ask both Gio and Kara. Question: is this usually the amount of undead that are down here?
They both say no. It is not. That makes it somewhat more. That makes it very suspicious. Most of the magic around here and undead around here are enchanted guardians of specific tombs, and you would only encounter them if you tried to breach a tomb.
So if someone were to kind of release those tombs or of their position, they would just be running free as they are now.
They nod.
Well, that's quite unfortunate, but if you would, if there anything in this room that we might particularly need before we carry on?
No.
I'm ready.
Let us proceed forward.
As you move forward through the hallway, you come across multiple doors or entrances of different tombs, but the entrances have already been opened.
This must be where they came from.
As you don't know if any of you take a look inside the tombs.
I mean, we could check if we need to with.
Yeah, we probably should. I mean, what do we have to fear in here?
A passing glance.
In a passing glance, you see that the sarcophagi in the tombs have been opened. And looking at the numbers and recalling the numbers that you fought, someone has been indeed opening up tombs and releasing the undead that came out that were charging at you. As you follow the trail of opened up tombs.
Are there any notable tracks leading in the direction that we're going, not where the creatures were moving towards?
Go ahead and make a survival check.
Alright. Oh. And I have a D10 inspiration, so I'll throw that in there as well.
30. Alright. You find, well, the majority of the tracks are feet and boots going towards your direction, but you find 4 tracks that all look like they've been done by different creatures going towards direction you're following with the tombs. Now, at the start you find 1, and then it becomes 2, then it becomes 3, and then becomes 4. And they all have a different way of walking. The first one that's walking, you recognize because it has a drag mark, and you're very confident that these steps must have been done by a tiefling wearing robes, because the drag mark that you recognize would basically be a tiefling tail. So that one easy. The second set of steps must have been by something that at least looks humanoid in nature, but from the steps you can see it's very heavy, whatever was walking. The third one has, in your opinion, as you're looking at the trail, has a limp.
Wait.
And the fourth one, you're like, I have no idea what this is. You just know that it is a fourth creature.
Kara, do any of the tracks that Malaya has found, do any of them point towards your family tomb, perhaps? Or seem to be going or coming from that direction?
No. Luckily not.
Curious. Checking the prince with the limp. Does the limp appear to be on the same side or on a different side as Booker's?
Go ahead, in this case, make a medicine check.
Ready?
Both legs are probably in a limp.
Huh. A most curious group.
Well,
One of hellish descent.
The way it seems, we could follow any of these trails, or we could proceed to have Kara and Geo just to lead us onto the more natural path of the direction, whichever would be most suitable.
Let's follow the main path while maintaining an eye upon the tracks. See if they converge.
Sounds like a plan.
As you follow Geo and Kara, it does seem to be the way that as you follow the main path, the trail goes away for a little bit, and later on returns to the main path.
Most likely another escapade of sorts.
Could I attempt to find any sort of pattern in the disturbances, like where they're going for
You may
the
make a
tombs?
history check with advantage.
All right. Mm, 24.
As you're going through these tombs, you're in a bit of a shock. Because some of the tombs where you see the family names on them, you recognize the names. For these people, when you were much younger and Levin was still part of the Western Kingdom, were your allies that have died during the War of Revolution. They are heroes celebrated long ago in Levin, and they, as an honor guard when they died, they were basically by a large group escorted to their ancestral tombs and laid to rest there. The three names that you recognize are Lady Martina Bellicito, Lord Irado Mancini, and Sir Rocco Girarni. All of them
Damn.
died for the cause of independence.
Oh, this is fucked up.
Most
Think of it like someone. It would be the equivalent of someone suddenly going into George Washington's grave and robbing that.
God damn.
To up the rest of blessed warriors, an act most foul. Booker, art thou mayhaps familiar with the appearance of these individuals? Do any of them resemble a tiefling?
Well, like the dead people?
The three compatriots that I mentioned.
No, they would all be humans.
Yeah, they would be humans.
Did one of them mayhaps relinquish their lower body during the fighting?
Yeah, that happened quite a bit.
That would be Lord Irado Menachini. He got shot in the knees twice as a torture method.
It appears that our quintuplet of tracks may be thine compatriots.
And we probably don't want to run into those. We could probably take them, but if all's the same, we should probably get ahead of this before they keep knocking open tombs. Kara and Gio. At least in the path that we're following now, they seem to be knocking open war hero tombs and other military servicemen to the country. Do you think we can take a shortcut? Roundabout somewhere? Maybe get ahead of this?
Yeah, we have to think of, who would be, do you know any greater war heroes that might be on the path? Names? You can make me a history check with advantage for that.
Alright.
Let me guide thee.
Oh, I'm gonna need it.
At least a 12, so...
1d4. 13. Oof.
Your memory's going with the age.
Yeah. It's been so long. This is a shameful thing to forget. It's hard to remember. I don't like to think back to these days.
Well, if you don't have any names, then we can't really pinpoint a faster location to go towards a specific tomb.
Balls. It was such a good idea.
Definitely
I'm sad.
Well, unfortunately, I believe that just leaves us with continuing as we are, and if these paths are going to converge at some points, and we'll just have to hope we catch up or catch them in the act.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Don't really have a lot of options. My spells.
As you go further on ahead and see the more see more minor tombs broken into. Eventually, you come across, and now Booker's memory triggers again as he sees the opening with the name of the Esposite, or currently Flavio Esposite. He is the first president who died during the Independence War, i.e., actual George Washington. As you see that he got the esteemed honor of gaining a brand new tomb built inside here. As you see, it has been opened.
Savages.
Hmm.
Ah! We should pick up the pace.
As you hear still sounds coming from in there.
Does it sound like any? Does it sound like a particular language, or just?
Draconic, if anyone speaks that.
Oh, I didn't write down my languages. I don't know.
I'm with you here, Chief. I forgot to.
Yeah.
This is.
I don't know nothing.
Then we're going to say that no, you do not speak Draconic right now, but maybe in the next
True,
session
true.
you're like, maybe that's the language to learn.
I gotta update my language. I gotta update my language drive. Sorry.
I gotta hire a guy for that.
It would be a good character progress. Like every time you encounter a language that was useful, you write it down. Like, need to learn that.
Something to add to the
downtime,
list.
In your downtime, you learn that language.
But I guess we could. I guess we push forward and see if this being is currently resurrecting or has already been resurrected.
With the wind's pace, let's go! The longer they get, the more they're gonna summon.
You come in as you enter into the tomb. You encounter there. Here, Booker sees Sir Rocco Grantier.
Ruh-roh.
In the middle, you see Lord Errado Menconi.
Nice.
Then you see a spectral version of Lady Martina Bellicito. From afar, some of you, not all of you, can see a tiefling as he is working on a corpse of First President Flavio Esposito. Or Esposito.
Halt there, fiend!
As the mummy here looks at you, you all. You are too late, Booker. Long time no see.
I was hoping not to see you for at least another decade, and then definitely not these circumstances.
I am back from the dead to serve my master, the Death's Hand.
Would there be any specific religious significance to that name?
make everyone can make a Arcana check to that.
Sure, because it's funny.
It is funny, you're right.
I don't know who you are, but you gotta stop this.
Well, Malia, you know it, and and the Death's Hand is a secret necromancing cult that basically its entire goal is to make sure that everyone in the world dies and comes back as an undead, for the curse of living must be ended.
Ah, more of
Life
thine
would-
foul king.
One of their philosophies is life is suffering, death is eternal. So everything will be better if everyone is dead.
Hmm. Step aside, creature.
No. The master demands time. He limps to Steinian's hand in front of you.
Hmm. Very well.
They're defiling the corpses of your fallen comrades. You can't let this happen, Lord Mencioni. Mencioni, sorry.
No. They are bringing them back.
Hmm.
We may not wish it, but we will move you out of the way if we must.
As you see from afar, the tiefling stops with casting and walks towards you guys. Well, you've already been too late. Mr. President! Yes. Master? As you see from the shadows, the first president, Flavio Esposito, walk up. Looking very healthy, only a bit pale.
Hmm.
I'm gonna throw up.
Hmm.
Would we know if we were to? Are these the kind of spells that if we were to get rid of Thyron of the Death Hand, that they would go back, or are they already?
They're already transformed. What would happen is that now they are servants to Tyron. If you kill Tyron, they are no longer servants.
Hmm.
That sounds pretty good to me.
So they would be free of Tyron's control, where it's very clear right now that they're in Tyron's control. It seems your replacement, Mr. President, has sent some ill-advised, some do-gooders to stop us. Let's make an end to that, shall we, Mr. President? Alright. Kill them, as he points at, as the President, Flavio points at you a lot. And with that, we will roll initiative.
Come on. Great.
Well,
Almost done. Almost done. One more. There we go. Ah, didn't set it that time. Damn it. That was a good roll for her, too. Let's see. Vanny was a 22. Fixed. Okay. Sorry about that. That should be everybody. Minus. I'm getting a system down for using multiple sheets. This is going to help me later in life.
That's great for DMing when you finally figure it completely out. For me, it's just having two screens already helps a lot.
I need to I need to fix my arrangement. My screen is too far away for my second screen to be very useful for anything but watching videos. Getting a new keyboard. I'm getting an apartment soon. It's all gonna be. I'm gonna be basically completely redoing my setup. All right.
Nice.
Burris first.
Well, there's never really much surprise with that one, I hope. With my reaction, as we rolled initiative, I will throw down my critical analysis. I get to do 2 of them, but I can only pick people within 60 feet of me. And they are just outside that. So, I will pick Lady Martina Bellisto and Lord Edard Mancini for the effects. Critical analysis. I will then take a shot at Lord Edard Monsioni. I will make that a trip attack with a superiority die. You can make a strength save.
Alright. You failed it?
He is prone, and he takes an additional d12. If I could type right. Because... It's blocking that. There we are. Got it that time.
Alright, so that is your 20 damage and fire damage, which is doubled on him, though that becomes pain, so a total of 28 damage.
Alright.
Ooh.
That should be good for him. I will then move. I'll stand about here and take a second shot, but not at, yeah, actually at him. I'll take a second shot at him. Pew. 20.
20 will hit for 13, plus 2 fire damage becomes 15 damage.
That'll be my turn.
Alright. Zani's turn.
Alright. With the prone guy. Lots of undead right up front. May as well start with the Spirit Guardians. I'll help cast it to level 4. Boop. Alright. Then she will move closer to the zombie boy. That'll be her turn.
Alright. The movie's turn.
Everybody's going first. Okay. The movie spell polymorph. Good on the ghost thing, I think.
Alright. Go ahead.
Become frog.
As you cast it, please link me polymorph.
There you go.
I don't know if it can target undead or spirits or anything.
Yeah.
This spell transfer the creature that can see with it. Yeah, creature, so it doesn't exclude any undead. So wisdom save for Lady Martina Belliciti. Failed it, so turns into what was it?
Frog.
Frogify.
Why is there it? Alright.
He will then walk over and pick up the frog,
Alright.
and then use the rest of this movement to go walk over here. The frog.
Wait, for the pick up the frog, it would require a grapple, and he already used his action.
Yes, okay. He will move next to the frog. Let's see. That'll be his turn then.
Alright. Then it is the map. And then it is terrain's turn. Let's see. Point in you guys' general direction. And yeah, you're all very close.
Uh-oh. Hit the deck!
The death comes now. Feel the necrotic energy. And he will cast Circle of Death, which hits all of you.
Nice.
We'll cast it at level 7.
Not great.
I'll be fine.
He rolled really badly on it.
Come in handy, I guess, yeah.
It is DC 17 Constitution save.
Alright.
For everyone. Half damage on success.
That's a 19 for Booker.
And
Bias.
then halved again because I am resistant to necrotic.
Tobias
Like-
failed miserably. Demovi
So it's
succeeded, but Demovi has to make another one for
Concentration.
concentration, which half of
it's 15.
15?
Yeah, because it's 31 total damage.
Yep. So 15. So that's a failure, so that's gonna go. Dang it.
Didn't he make the save? So he takes half the damage and then the DC is.
Oh, 15 damage and then that's half. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, he passed that. And then Vanny takes a save of her own. Has to be 2 of them. She crits the first one, so half the damage, and that's above a 10. Okay.
Yep.
Alright, so now I just gotta deduct it once.
Now for Geo and Kara, and they have to make it or else they're dead. Geo failed. No, he didn't because he still has the 8 on.
Well, as then he's not dead. He still failed, but he's not dead at least.
Now for Kara, she didn't have an 8. So she's dead.
No!
Oh, dang. Could I... Yeah, unfortunately. If she didn't roll so low, that's too bad.
3. Alright, that was Tyrian's turn. So now the president's turn.
Where he just points at us and we all die.
He points at Fani
Oh no.
and he says, "You know who I am. I am the original president. You know you should be loyal to me." He's using his vampire charm on her. DC 17 wisdom save for Fani.
Alright. 17 wisdom. Pass.
Passed. That was his action. His movement, he will come a bit closer, and that is it. Then it is Lord Herado's turn, who starts his turn in the Spirit Guardians.
Alright, I'll roll damage. It's a 4th level Spirit Guardians.
He does have magic resistance, so he does it with advantage, but in this case it doesn't matter. So half damage. So it takes 14. Well, he uses his move. will attempt to punch Vani with his Rotten Fist.
Oh. That'll hit.
His 22 will hit for 16 bludgeoning damage and 23 necrotic damage. So
Oof!
39 damage total, so a concentration check of 19, I believe.
Nope. Spirit Guidance is definitely gone.
Yes. Put it here to the side and its effort gets recon. Then, with his bonus action, he will cast a spiritual weapon. Cast it. He will cast a 5th level spiritual weapon on Vani.
Alright.
Yikes.
Yeah.
12 misses, so
I'm glad Spiritual Weapon doesn't really work too well. When you upcast it, it doesn't like to, you know, it takes 2 levels to get a damage die.
yeah. That is his turn, but and Flavio will use his legendary action to walk closer. Use his movement. So walk towards here and looks at Chaperone. Someone from the Westerlands. An enemy has infiltrated my domain.
If it
Nice,
makes you
Mr.
feel better,
Alright.
I technically am no longer
The
associated.
only one who didn't get to move yet is Sir Robico Garniman. So he's gonna move over to here, take a shot at him at advantage. Pew. Does 22 hit?
Let me check. It might. Probably. No, that's only for melee attacks. It hits.
Awesome. And he gets to crit, so he's going to deal an extra 6d6 damage. So an extra 13 damage on top of that roll, but that's okay. And then he takes a bonus action to hide. Assuming this pillar is tall enough to hide around. It looks like it's casting shadows around the room. Awesome. That'll be his turn.
Then, Lord Eduardo says the words as he uses 2 legendary actions. You are all wounded, and those wounds will not recover. As there's some sort of negative energy erode. All the black D. I'm gonna take. That's better. Not. Use this. Yeah, much more clear. That's the negative energy that you feel. As you feel that you are unable to regain hit points.
Gotcha.
Alright. That is Sir Rocco's turn.
Hmm.
Who will march towards here and go for the filthy fat western.
Fair.
As he will strike with his longsword. 26.
That'll miss.
Alright, second attack. 16 will miss as well. And then third attack. 16 will miss again. Chaperone, your turn.
Sheesh. Oh my goodness. Let's see. what we'll do is I will move up here. My cannon's on my shoulders. I am going to have... So currently my cannons are on myself and Malia, and I'm going to use my bonus action and have them both shoot Lord Erardo and blast him with the cannons. Oh, ignore the I forgot to click that off because I'm about to use it. But so 16 and 15, so 31 force damage total on him, and he's pushed back 10 feet. So he's pushed away from Vanny. And then I will cast Shatter, and I'm going to cast it here so that way it catches both of Sir Rocco and Flavio.
Alright.
And I'll hit both of them. So that'll be a DC 18 con save for 15 thunder damage.
Alright. Build it. So that takes 15. And he's prone. Lobby. Also failed it. So prone.
Yeah, and then after that, I will stand here in front of both of them, and I'll just say to Sir Rocco, "Seems that even with your best efforts, you have yet to touch me. How unfortunate." And, yeah, just try to draw his ire a little bit, and that'll be it.
Alright. Then, legendary action. As Flavio, while prone, a bit angry, will use one legendary action to attack Chaperone while he's prone, so that is a disadvantage. Rah! That'll miss.
Nice. Also, I tried to put on an aura earlier, during last session, to put on my cannon.
Oh, you can't because of the
Yeah.
hit point thing.
Yeah, exactly. So I was, because it's a 10-foot radius for +2 AC. But, I'll just make sure to
I also,
keep that
it's
in
also
mind.
important, unless I turn off the hit point aura for everything, I can't.
Yeah. It's no, yeah, I when I tried to put it in last session, I realized that, but I'll just try to remind everyone whenever that's around.
Alright.
When it becomes relevant.
Then that was Chaperone's turn. Geo's turn. Geo looks around. He's like, "This is too much, man. This is too much." He runs away.
Good.
Yeah,
Your
that
best
probably
friend
saved his
believes-
life.
Well, now you have the problem of like, how do you get out of here?
Yeah.
In his state of mind, I hope he just ran around the corner and cried.
So yeah, Geo's running away.
Frog.
Well, then the frog's turn. The frog is going to walk up to a random direction. One is upwards and then with the clock forward. Frog just jumps to here. Ribbit, ribbit.
Ribbit.
Leia, your turn.
Now free to walk forward unimpeded, Malaya will stride forward to here. Thou have disturbed the rest of the dead. Thou have sanctified not but thine own ambitions. For such, thine part will not be forgiven. And I am going to activate Radiant Soul. As tips of orange begin to glow up and the entirety of Malaya's hair becomes brilliant orange like molten steel, a tiny halo becomes a giant sun dais, lighting her backhead, and dozens of radiant eyes manifest around as a set of platinum wings emerges from the lower back. And then I will conjure a brilliant blade and hurl it at this man as I cast spiritual weapon at 4th level. Right next to him. And let's put it over.
Give you inspiration for that description.
Thank you.
It's a good description. Good shit.
I'm gonna make sure that this is turned on, and I'm gonna bonk him. Let me, weapon level 4. Bonk.
21 will hit for 28 radiant damage. Or radiant force
That
damage.
shall be all for me.
Alright. Kara is dead. Booker, your turn again.
Alright. Well, I will take one shot at Lord Edo Mincini. See if I can polish him off. If it would roll. Come on. Yeah, I rolled twice.
11 is
Sorry.
both miss.
No problem.
They almost hit Malaya.
Damn.
One of them goes through the halo, like.
Well, that sucked. I will move, because I don't want to be anywhere near this fist fight. And I'm going to be over here instead. But I will... Am I within 60 feet of him now? I am. I will use a bonus action to reanalyze the situation. I will target Esposito and the Death's Hand guy.
Alright.
The other one's loose theirs. Yep. That'll be my turn.
Alright, then it is Bonnie's turn.
Yeah, she has a prone guy next to him, so may as well beat him up. But that's hard. She's not gonna have a fun time trying to hit that. She doesn't have a magic weapon or anything. She can bring back up spiritual guardians. I'd probably be smart. So she will do that with her last 4th level slot. My headset died. Sorry.
No worries.
There we go. Perfect.
Fixed.
Do I risk the out from this guy? He is coming up. No, I think the Mofi's got this. That'll be her turn.
Alright, at the end of Bonnie's turn, the last 2 legendary actions trigger. Lord Eduardo will use one to attack Malaya. So his last one, he will attack Malaya with his Rotten Fist. 23.
That will hit.
You have +2 AC.
Yeah, that puts me at
Ah, dang.
exactly 23.
Doing
Darn it.
a
Oh, well.
total of 40 damage.
Uh,
And a constitution save
For-
for the mummy runs.
28, because I am resistant to necrotic. So minus no, and a con save. Oop.
You're good. Alright. Then the other legendary action is of the President, the Vampire, who will... he doesn't like Spiritual Guardians, so he will attempt to attack Vani with his claw. With his powered strike.
Whatever, for you, she got the +2 AC as well.
I will hopefully remember this.
It's
I
with
missed.
disadvantage, so 13 probably misses.
Alright. Well, with the frog over there now, the Moby will spend his last 5th level slot on a hold monster on Esposito.
Alright. Uh, 18. I think he made it.
He did. Damn.
Doesn't that free the frog?
Yeah.
Ah, fuck, that does. The frog is free!
I am back.
He's gonna firmly walk over here now. He doesn't want to fuck around with the frog anymore. That'll be his turn.
Alright. And it is Tareen's turn. Let's see. It's really fun to cast anymore without being allies. He will target Malaya. You hurt me, I'll hurt you back. As he will cast a 5th level blight on her.
Oh.
You made it.
Thou art a fool. For, let's see, that's 52, halved and then halved again. To 13.
So you'll move a bit here.
Hmm.
And it is President Flavio's turn, who starts his turn in the Spirit Guardian.
Here's the damage. Oh, that's bad damage.
Ooh.
He made it, so even worse damage becomes 7.
But no regeneration.
Yes. He uses half his move. Stand up. And regains his legendary action. You think you are safe with your spell, with your protection and armor? Westerman? Feel this. 5th level blight on Chaperone.
Ooh.
Come on, save, please save me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Made
we're
it, so
okay.
you take half, 54 becomes 27.
Still a bit, but not too bad. 27?
And Lord Mancini. So another save for the Spiritual Guardians.
And a new roll for damage. There you go. Still bad.
Ooh.
23, but he could still technically die if he rolled good enough. 12 becomes 6 damage on him. He's still alive!
No!
Unfortunate.
Well, what will he do? Let's see. first, his spiritual weapon will fly over to the Movi and attempt to attack him. No, he will do it a different way. He's going to cast harm on the Movi.
Ooh.
That's the Movi made a con save.
Yeah, he made it, so he takes no damage from the harm.
Whew. That's some dumb luck.
That changes his plan. And then he will use his spiritual weapon to attack Mani.
Gotta beat a 20.
Misses. And that is his turn. So at the end of his turn, Flavio will do a claw attack at Chaperone. Misses. Then it is Tobias' turn.
Tobias is gonna kill Steel. It's gonna shoot at Mancini.
By the way, you forgot, but that negative effect from the mummy is now.
Nice.
That is good.
It was removed the moment his turn started.
Let's see if I finish off the mummy. Does a 19 hit the mummy?
Yes.
Alright. It's not magic damage, but it's damage, I think.
It is not magic damage, so it has 0 effect on the mummy.
No!
Ooh.
Well, he's not gonna move over here. He's gonna like try and straddle the pillar here and hide from both of these nerds. That's gonna be hard. No, he's more worried about the ghost. He's gonna stand over here and hide. For good reason. The ghost is scary.
Then, at the end of Tobias' turn, the mummy is going to use 2 legendary actions to turn into a whirlwind of sand. And in this whirlwind mode, he is completely immune to all damage until the start of his next turn. Alright. And he can move up to 60 feet. Hello.
Hi.
Alright. Then it is Sir Rocco's turn, who starts his turn in the Spirit Guardian.
Benny knocks off another bit of damage. Makes a save. Rolling real bad.
Damage is damage.
Damage is true. Damage is damage.
Warrior of the Westerlands. You think I can't hit you? What do you think about this? As he strikes his sword into the ground, casting Destruction Wave.
Ooh.
Targeting everyone within 30 feet that he wants to target. So that'll be...
Yeah, just him.
yeah.
Everybody.
Booker is safe.
Book it.
Everyone else is hit by it. And
Does it help that I'm flying or not?
Let me read the description real quick to see. You strike the ground, creating a burst of divine energy that whirls outwards from you. Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you must succeed on a... Yeah, sorry, the description says nothing.
Alright.
It says 30 feet, nothing.
Alright.
there.
A con save.
To avoid the necrotic damage.
Oh.
You made it.
Ooh.
Alright. First up, Vanny will roll 16. That's a failure.
Does how much because so here's my question to you, Booker. I can make probably one of your people succeed. So, for instance, I could give Vanny +5 on her save, or do you want me to save that for Tobias?
Tobias, he's gonna get rocked by this no matter what.
Because I was gonna say if he's dead no matter what, I won't bother.
But Vanny could live this if you pump it.
Okay,
so
yeah, I'll use my reaction to Flash of Genius her, so she'll receive +5 to her saving throw as my reaction.
So successful save means she will take only 30. Okay, so total of that is 42. So 21 damage.
So the Constitution save would be DC 10.
Alright. Constitution save for Spirit Guardians. Crit that one. Alright, Demovi's next. Constitution save. Crit failed, but he'll take all of it on the chin. Total 42 damage. Tobias rolled an 18, which means he successfully saved, but will still take a total of 20. What I say? 21 damage. Yeah. So he's unconscious. Well, unfortunate.
Alright. And it is Chaperon's turn.
He's looking a little damaged. You know, he's got some sparks of lightning and necrotic energy on his body, so he's looking a little hurt. What we'll do is I can't target the mummy. Oh, that sucks. We will shoot the cannons, of course, as a bonus action. The one from Malaya will shoot the Death Hand, and the one from me is going to shoot Sir Rocco. So this is for the Death Hand. Oh, it's 16.
That'll miss him.
And this will be for Rocco.
That will miss him.
Oh, dang. Unfortunate rolls. I myself... We'll cast Shatter again because it's free, and we'll do it here so that way it hits these two gentlemen. So 18 points of thunder damage.
Alright. Rocco does it with a time. Makes it so it takes 9. Flavio. Normal makes it, also takes 9 damage.
Oof. Well, that is what I have for this turn.
And at the end of your turn, Flavio will use a legendary action to try and keep Chaperon. 27.
Ooh, that's one off from hitting me. Oh, it's a miss though.
Alright. And it is Lady Martina's turn. Will She has to fly to him. And she will start wailing and screaming. Everyone, Constitution save that is conscious.
Yeah, here we go.
Booker probably made it with a 24.
Yeah. DC is only 13.
Demovi, don't go unconscious. No. Well,
Failure instantly reduced to 0 hit points.
oof.
Bonnie too.
Well, they're all down. The Stooges are gone.
Well, they're down, but not.
No,
they
they're
make that save?
they're unconscious.
Oh,
This is just the thing that happens when you turn them.
Dying.
Yeah, advantages of being not NPCs, I suppose.
Maiden takes 18 psychic damage. Damn.
Ooh, psychic.
Nice roll.
Didn't expect
Ouch.
that one, I'd be happy that none of the actual player characters have it. So that means the spirit.
Oh, I
Queen's
mean,
gone.
we're
Yes.
getting there, you know.
Oh, shit.
We're
No!
she's gone forever.
Luckily, we know how many attacks she has.
That was funny.
Anyone know what her initiative was again?
22. She rolled a crit on initiative. It was great.
Leia, your turn.
Alright, I will first send the Radiant Sword careening towards the Dathand to give him a little slappy. 1.
18 will hit for
30.
30 damage.
What do I go for? Boy, who do I heal? Oof. I'm gonna make the executive decision to heal myself. No, later. So I'm just going to gently place a hand on my chest and instantly spring up to almost proper shape, and I will then make my way over to the mummy.
Can't hit the mummy.
He's
Not-
currently sand form.
I know, I'm out of attacks.
Oh, I gotcha.
Alright.
I am Dynfo.
And it is at the end of melee. The vampire will use his last legendary action to attack Jefferon. Misses. And then it's Booker's turn.
Well, I'm gonna ignore the mummy. Let's see. I don't need to be that close to the death hand. I can probably straddle over here. I don't know if he can even attack a sandform.
No, he cannot.
Lucky me. Score 1 for the man who took a random guess and was right. I will shoot at the death's hand.
Ooh.
22 will hit for 16 damage.
Alright. And I think it would be good to throw... no, I'm going to save 1 turn for that. I'll take another shot instead. He's doing his own. He's holding his own over there pretty good. But I can't really do much against all that. I gotta keep shooting at that hand. That just makes sense. Of course, he's gonna hate me now, but
Cut the
That's a-
serpent's head and the body will fall.
yes.
For 10 damage.
That will... Yeah, that'll do it.
Alright. And Vanny, death save.
All death saves are the same. But that one
Yes.
passed.
The movie, death save. They're basically just player characters, so success. And it is the Death's Hand's turn. Let's see what he will do. We'll take 1 step forward and then cast a 5th level blight on Booker as he saw that it wasn't very effective on Malia.
Oof.
Ooh.
That's the wrong sheet.
Oh.
Here's Booker's.
Alright.
Not better,
Ooh.
but you know.
Not better though.
It is the right
I-
sheet at least.
Will use my reaction to give Booker +5, so he hits 18, and he just makes the save.
Alright.
You come in so clutch.
So it's 26 necrotic.
26, gotcha.
And it is Flavio's turn, regaining his legendary.
And yeah, no, and he didn't take radiant, so he does get regeneration. Ooh.
Does he have any spells? Spam blighting seems to be the only thing effectively, so a 4th level blight on chapter 1.
Dang, this is getting pretty rough, fellas. I will try to make this save.
Getting tight.
I'm good. I'll take
That is
20
turn.
points of damage.
Now
Ooh
the-
boy.
Now the mummy has turned back to normal.
I'll make that yes. Alright.
He will attempt to punch Malaya with his rotten fist.
Nah.
No miss. And a spiritual weapon
Alright.
on Malaya.
Well.
She flies over towards 24
That will hit for
for
12
damage.
damage.
That is the end of his turn. Tobias, death save.
Failure.
One failure.
Not a crit.
Mhm.
You're really tight, really fast.
At the end of Tobias's turn, the mummy will turn back into dust, being immune to damage.
Hmm.
As
That would-
well as
Oh, well.
Flavio will do a claw attack on Chaperone. Missing.
I'm getting there.
Then it is Rocco's turn. Who will attack Chaperone with his sword. First attack. 19 will miss. Second attack. 18 will miss. Third attack. 28.
That is my AC.
That'll hit for a total of 23 damage. It seems I have weakened your defenses.
Oh boy.
At end of Chaperone, Flavio will try and take his chance and attack Chaperone with a crit.
Ooh.
It'll be a regular hit due
Alright,
to my adamantine.
doing 10 damage on him.
Oh boy.
What do you add?
Your turn.
So, to be fair, Chaperone's been sitting here fighting these two fellas this whole time.
Yeah.
He's looking real bad. We're talking singles here. Yeah,
Survive
so
one round and I'm be there.
it's not been going great. Let me see. I will. Chaperone's looking a little messed up. He will first. I'll shoot my cannon. I'm going to have both of them shoot at the death hand. They have a range of 120, so yeah, he should be in range, no problem.
Yeah.
My man.
22 will hit.
I always forget to turn off the fire.
15.
17 will miss.
Okay, so it's 18.
That's alright, that's alright. I will use an action. I'm going to cast haste on myself. And then I'm going to use the hasted action to disengage. And you see Chaperone will just kind of turn around and he'll start like jogging, and he just jogs straight up into the air as he's moving. Where am I gonna run to? I have a lot of movement here. I'll run. Well, technically, I don't even need to fly, but I'll just run over here, and I'll just get out of the way. I'm gonna run like so. Flee, I will, and I'm gonna chill right here, and that's it. That's what I got.
Alright. And Lady Martina. As Lady Martina will fly towards Malaya and attempt to attack her with her corrupting touch. I
Nah.
assume that'll be a miss. At the end of Lady Martina's turn, Flavio will use his legendary action to move closer. There you go. Leah, your turn.
Alright. I will first attempt another spiritual weapon smack. While we're at that. Ooh, close. Right.
That'll hit. Doing 28, 32 damage on it.
And I will then go ahead and provoke 2 attacks of opportunity. Miss.
No,
That will hit.
for 7 damage.
Alright. And then I will dump a heal into Chaperone. So you get 70 hit points back. Thine fight is not yet done. Brace thyself. And then I will step right back into the cluster. And that'll be it from me.
Alright. Then at the end of your turn, the vampire will use his last legendary action for now. Do another claw attack on you. 26, but he's going to forego the damage and grapple you instead. Alright. And it is Booker's turn.
Alright. Well, we have one weakened death hand over here, and I really want him dead. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
shoot him. Yeah. Nope.
14 is a miss.
Yeah. Nope.
Ooh.
14 is a miss.
Well, I will now move. Because now that place is hot as fuck. I'm gonna move over to here.
Alright. And Ronnie, death save.
Crits
Ooh.
is up.
So 1 hit point and you can still take a turn.
Alright. Out of all the high slots except for 3rd levels. But 3rd level Guiding Bolt could probably do a lot of damage.
Yeah, it can.
Eh,
Gonna hurl that at this nerd.
man.
Level 3. No!
11
Low roll.
misses.
If only it was the crit. But she will also move. She will move to right about here.
Alright.
No, she's a target again. The movie. That's all she had.
Then Lobi's turn.
Failure.
Alright. Then the Death Hand's turn. trouble. On. We can do this. Who will he pick? Alright. On the 1, he chooses the mummy. On the 2, he chooses the banshee. On the 3, he will choose the vampire. And on the 4, he will choose the death knight. Oh, that's the worst possible choice.
The one who can't attack anything. He needs to go to the Booker School of
My
Commanding shit.
energy has caused you life again, Lord Eldorado. Now I'm taking it back. Do you see the mummy lose his power? As he is healed for the hit points that the mummy still had.
So not a lot.
Not a lot.
He was healed for 3 hit points because the mummy only had 3 hit points left.
Amazing.
We were so close to knocking him out.
But like basically, roleplay wise, none of the creatures actually know how many hit points something has.
That's true.
If he like had chosen the Death Knight or the vampire, he would have been at full health again.
He went to slurp up the money, all he got was a mouthful of dust.
Yeah. There's a remaining movement. He will go to here, being a bit surprised that was as effective as he expected it to be. Flavio's turn. Flavio will, well, he has Malia grappled right now.
Yep.
So now he's allowed to do this. He will attempt to bite Malia. 18
Nope.
is a miss. And with the other hand, he will claw at Malia.
Also miss.
Alright.
Unhand me.
He regains his legendary. And then Tobias, death save.
Oh no, he's dead.
He's dead.
Yikes.
Dead.
Rip.
Well, at least in a year from now, you don't have to pay his salary.
That's true. Or I'm probably end up going into town buying like a diamond. Get him back.
I have
The movie no-
diamond.
Oh, well, there you go.
Alright.
Can I buy one off you?
I will just raise your guy if I live.
Then it is Sir Rocco's turn, who has 2 targets within range. 2, he will go for Vanny. 3, 4, he will go for Booker. He's going to go for Vanny. 5. First attack on Vanny.
Can he move that far? He was prone, wasn't he?
Oh,
Or is that just
my bad.
What did he get knocked prone from?
no idea? I just see the thing.
No, I think he stood up last round and just.
Yeah,
didn't
because
do
I
anything.
didn't knock him. I didn't knock him prone with anything.
Alright.
The crit will hit Vanny.
Yup.
Oof.
Yeah, because my
Take
cannons
her
only
down.
push. They unfortunately can't commit prone
Then he
rate.
turns around and attacks Booker.
Ooh.
26
this
will
guy.
hit.
29 damage, and then his last attack on Booker.
That'll
Ooh.
also hit. I'm
That-
down.
Booker is
Ooh.
That is his turn. Chaperon.
Oh boy. Okay.
Finish off the hand.
Yeah. Where did the hand run to? I forget.
Yeah. That way.
Okay. I will move over here. Is the room supposed to be?
No, it's not lit at all.
It's
Yeah.
not lit, so it's dark. So if you don't have dark vision, you would know where the hand is with your ranged abilities, but you'd have disadvantage on the attacks if you can't see the hand.
Gotcha.
Like the hand is currently here, hiding behind the statue, partially. So if you can't see him because of dynamic lighting, that means that he'll have
Yeah, he's
disadvantage
hidden over there. Because I know that he ran over there. So
Yeah.
what I will do is let me go to my. What's the range? Oh, it's 60 feet. Okay, I have more than enough range, I think.
I do not use this class efficiently at all. I need to reread it.
There we go here. So instead of I have more than enough. So I'll just be back. I won't have moved yet. Here, I will. First, I'm shooting my cannons. I'm gonna have. Actually, no. First, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll cast Shatter over where the hand is, and I'm going to just strike the pillar and where he is.
Alright. So con save for him.
And the hope here is that the pillar will get messed up. Since it really messes up inorganic.
15.
So he passes.
7. The hand is still alive.
That's alright. Does the pillar happen to destroy and possibly crush him, or?
Not, but you feel like a little shaken.
Alright, that's alright. I'll use the cannon on my shoulder. I am going to shoot him with that one.
Alright.
15 misses.
It'll
him?
miss.
Yeah. The cannon on Malaya.
How do you want to do this?
Ah, perfect.
Oh.
Shattering, destroying parts of the pillar off. He's still alive. These cannons will snap to him with a red dot on his chest. The first one slamming into the pillar. The second one perfectly hitting him in the forehead. As the green, like sickly kind of green energy will just kind of explode him. And then after that, I will walk around to here in the face of these people.
They look very confused now.
Yeah, hopefully. And yeah, that's where I'll end my turn.
This Lady Martina's turn is. What is happening? Why am I this form? What is going on? Are you responsible for this? She looks at Malaya.
No. The unrest have been disturbed, but worry not. I shall soon rectify that.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Alright. Ba-ba-bum. Boop.
She seems to calm down and is out of the initiative. Let's see. There. She does nothing now. Malia, your turn. As both
Okay.
Rocco and Flavio still look very confused.
Alright. Boom. Boy. I'm still grappled, so I can't do a whole lot. I'm gonna punch Flavio. Come to thine senses, fool.
24 will hit, doing a total of 24 damage on him.
Oh, is he? Oh, yeah, it's not mine. And then, as a bonus action, I will begin to move my spiritual weapon closer.
Alright.
Unhand me.
There must have been a reason why I'm grabbing you, and you were far too aggressive for me. Booker, your turn.
It's
Okay.
17.
Ronnie.
Veiny. Swapping sheets for no real reason other than I want to.
Oof.
That's
That's
a failure.
failed.
The movie.
Movie. success.
Flavios. He took the punch, he looks around. Booker,
Oh.
my friend, did you do this to him?
No.
Then who did?
Just points in that direction.
Make a persuasion check. I will listen to your story as he removes himself from the initiative. And let's go with your hand.
Ah.
Alright, then next up is Sir Rocco, who looks around, also recognizes Booker now.
As he's literally impaled by his sword.
Turns around, points at Chaperone. Chaperone! Have you made me kill your allies? That's low for a even for a Westerman.
The only person that you should be blaming is that fool over there in the corner. One of these cultists that have been around. And frankly, I take offense the fact that I would stoop so low.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Oh, sorry, that's perception.
I'll
Persuasion.
look at him real good.
I got a good look at him.
He looks at the cultist, and he also removes himself from the initiative. Now we're still in initiative, just for the sake of death saving throws. So Chaperone, what will you do?
I have the spell Revivify and not the money. I also don't have any form of healing at the current moment. So
You can stabilize someone. If you want to do.
yeah, I'll definitely try. I do
Stabilize
have
Booker.
wait, do I have I do have proficiency. I'll run over to Booker. I am still hasted, so would I be able to try it on 2 people?
Yes.
Or, okay, excellent. Then I will try to stabilize Booker first.
DC 10. Success.
Hey.
Chaperone doesn't fail, and then we'll run over to. We'll do it on Demovi since he's right there.
And another success.
All right, that's my turn.
I always forget about the stabilize action.
It's a good way to reason to have proficiency in medicine.
Yeah.
Malea's turn.
Alright, I will begin to move in this direction. As we're in round... This will take it up to round 8, so next round will be 9. So I can still make that. I will use my 5th level slot to cast Aura of Vitality. Thank you, Tasha. And I will then use my bonus action to heal Vani with it. She gets 2d6. 9.
9 is enough. That saves for her anymore.
Rise to thine feet. Thine compatriots need thee. And that's all I can do.
It's Booker's turn. It was stable. Vani's turn.
Vanny would remember. She will.
You're all stable now, right?
Yeah, we're all stable.
We
Yeah.
have 2 dead in the back,
What?
so I can
Yeah.
put initiative now.
Yeah, but it's... Okay, so next round I can make it to Clara as she's on the round 9. And I can dump a Revivify in her.
Nice.
Then I can use Harness Divine Power. Unless Vani got Tobias.
If you got a spare diamond to throw her, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, she can get him up. She's
Right.
got Revivify too.
Arise. And time has not yet come.
I believe now that you are somewhat recovered, an explanation is needed for what is happening here. Why am I this form?
Uh, did we win?
We did, yes. Your friends, though, are around still.
That's good.
Although, hopefully now you can remember some of their names.
I don't like thinking about that time. Hello, Rocco. Esposito. Lady Bellastro. You were woken up by a shitheel who has been going around ruining the tombs underneath the city. He's dead over there, I think.
Rocco drags his corpse with him.
Let's see why he was doing this, if he had anything on him at least. Could I search the corpse?
Yes, you may. Did you find some items that he has on?
Perhaps he could shed some light.
Allow me to grant you some little solace. I will give you an extra 15 healing with healing hands.
Oh, I feel a little better. Thank you.
A spellbook on him that is a necromancer spellbook.
Gross. I pass this over onto the floor.
Let's see. You find that he has 2 armbands on him worth 300 gold each. Clearly looted from one of the tombs. Also a necklace worth 500 gold pieces that he clearly looted. And 4 earrings that he also clearly looted, as you even can see the dusty old remains of earpieces on it.
Ew.
Dang.
As well as what you also find on him is a map of the underground tombs. A very detailed map. With instructions on it. Brother Tyrene. It seems the nobility does not want to cooperate with our plans. They worship their ancestors, so maybe if we drag them along, that will be far more convincing. Go around and take these targets. You see marked off which ones he's done, and a couple that he hasn't done yet.
Is there any I assume that the letter isn't necessarily signed or anything. But would I be able to, well, I'll ask for the letter and hold on to it to try and memorize at least perhaps the writing. Yeah.
Yes, you may.
And whatever he did to you three, it sure is sticking, isn't it?
Yes, this is very problematic, says Rocco. What do we do now?
What do you want to do?
As they all look at each other and talk a bit amongst themselves, to return to the realm of the dead properly.
Malaya, would you have anything to help with that sort of thing?
Uh,
That isn't like a mace?
you see Malaya lower a hammer for a moment.
No, not that.
I believe
I'm-
I don't know if it's possible if dispelling could possibly help you other than
No.
death. You know, again.
I believe.
I
I have an
one of them-
idea.
Hmm?
How long ago do you think you guys were brought back?
Not more than a day.
Perhaps we could find someone in town, bring them back to life, and then throw them down to dead. I'm throwing bad ideas out. I got nothing.
Malaya would know that at this state, you'd have to have a resurrection spell for that.
Ah, damn.
Like the normal raised dead wouldn't work.
This is troublesome, isn't it?
I
I
have a different
could-
idea,
Hmm?
says President Flavio. I do not think there is a way for us to return without what you call the Warhammer to be brought back to the Death Realm. But we died creating our country. And, well, in death, I think we should serve again.
There is some small chance I might be able to yet grant thee solace. I shall at least make an attempt.
What would that
Right.
attempt be?
I can attempt to touch the spark and embers of divinity within myself to once again grant thee the peace of death. A proper
God.
death. I will take a deep breath and then try very hard to concentrate and call forth a minor miracle. We're gonna try divine intervention.
15 or lower, right?
Yep. A D100. Ah.
Unfortunate.
There's a very small spark of golden ambers that quickly fades. Alas, it appears this is beyond my limits.
Who is
If-
the current president?
President Mario, currently. Although he is about to be out of office.
See a smile on President Flavio's face. Ah, Mario, a good man. Glad to see he made it that far.
He's been a great one.
The reason for your resurrection, as far as we know, and if you would care to read this letter, there are those that are tampering with the elections, and Mario has hired us personally to try to find what has been going amok. And while it has been the resurrection of those down here within the tombs as a means of disrupting that.
A foul deed indeed. Many could be responsible. They laughed at the idea of democracy when we first introduced it. But I thank you for stopping this plot. And whoever is responsible for this probably has many more in plan.
If you it is unfortunate that we cannot assist you any further, but if you wish, I am sure there are many more undead and other beings that are still running around within these halls, and if you were to lay them to rest, I would assume it would help greatly as we are currently still have a task to finish.
Yes. We will stay down here and protect the tombs of our ancestors. I thank you very much for giving us our freedom. Would you, Rocco, Martina, would you agree? We will serve our country now by making sure the domain of the dead stay the domain of the dead. I'll nod. As a thank you for the freedom you've given me. President Flavio goes to his casket and grabs a shield. Please take this. It is a round shield with his family crest on it of the Espositas, which is basically a sun with a bottle of wine in the center of it. It's the shield is bronze golden color, and it is a shield of arrow catching.
Hmm.
Give me a sec to link it. Requires attunement. You gain a +2 to your AC against ranged attacks while you wield this shield. This bonus is an additional to the shield's normal bonus to AC. In addition, whenever an attacker makes a ranged attack against a target within 5 feet of you, you can use your reaction to become the target instead.
Oh, very nice. Well, thank you. We appreciate the offer and the item.
Now, Rocco, Martina, we must go on an undead hunt. As Flavio says, feel free to rest in my tomb as they leave.
Sure. The rest would be most welcome.
He really was the coolest of guys when he was living.
Leia will finish saying a small prayer for the fallen lord and will then rejoin the group. I do believe a brief respite is in order.
I'm winded as fuck.
It's quite close. Quite close there. But
Yes.
yes, I believe we can take a short reprieve and then well, now that we have this message and we've stopped this person, we would simply need to make our way to back to the surface and try to find the one given these orders, giving out these orders after we help Kara with her deed.
Well, if you don't want to help me anymore, or I'm fine with passing that up. I died, and because of your help, I am back alive again.
Nay, I gave thee my word. I shall complete thine quest.
I think it would only be honorable to finish what we have started.
Even jobs half done tends to bite us in the ass.
Thank you very much.
Alright.
And while we're resting, I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
Understood. Let me grab. Good call. This might take me a minute.
Yeah, you can all take a bathroom break and a in-game short rest.
Let's see, that's... Just gonna... I'll do the math like this. Okay, plus that, yeah, that puts me back to good shape.
Not that it's gonna help much, but have a saga rest.
That does... Let me see, that's a what? D6 now?
Yep.
Oh, that puts me back at full.
Nailed it. I'm gonna use half my dice straight up. Well, I'm gonna roll 10 right up the bat.
Gonna eat another spell with Harness Divine Power, so I get back. It's now a whopping 2 third level slots.
78 plus 14.
Let me turn off my
46. Another D6.
And I'll also go grab something to drink real quick.
Yeah. Oh, that's the wrong one. My constitution isn't nearly that. I gotta subtract 7 from that. The dice is 8, I think. Well, D1 can go down then. Down to 68 exactly.
I'm back. So we're short resting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm back as well.
Puts her at 85. Still not her max because of the aid. That's actually, the aid would be gone by now, wouldn't it? Because it's been an hour since I got cast, so that's gone. So that's good. Or is aid like the 8-hour spell? I forget.
8 is 8 hours, I believe.
Yeah, so I gotta put that back on then.
Yeah, duration 8 hours.
84 plus 10. There you go. Tobias. Good old sweet Tobias. I'm sorry he died, but he wasn't dead long.
Did anyone write down the loot, or did you all throw it away? Also copy paste it into the party pod.
I haven't wrote it down yet. I haven't forgot about it either. I'm gonna
Just
do the short rest first.
The shield of arrow catching, 2 necklaces worth 500 gold, and I forgot the other 2
There's
things
2
worth gold.
armbands worth 300 gold, 1 necklace worth 500 gold, and 4 earrings worth 100 gold.
And so 1 necklace 500 gold, 2 armbands 300 gold, and then what was the other 2?
You also found I already put it in the party pod, by the way. You also found a necromancer spellbook.
Gotcha. That would be useful.
For wizards.
For wizards, yes.
Well, yeah, I mean, if we,
So,
yeah, that's what I mean. If we wish to sell it or do something else with it, I mean, it's
Demovi is carrying the other spellbook at the moment. Would you like that if you want to hang on to both of them?
Oh, I mean, I don't have any use for them, like personally myself, but
Then I guess
fine.
Demovi will hang on to the other spellbook too. It's gross. It's necromancy spellbook of weird necromancy. There we go. As for the jewelry and things that were taken from tombs, I'd rather just give them back to the president when we see him next. But alternatively, we could sell it. Because he'll have the resources to return them to where they belong. I think. Do you want the arrow catching shield? Chapter 1?
I mean, I think I like my shield better. But if there's I don't
Malia
know if
use the
Malia-
shield? I think she does.
Yeah, if Malia wants it, or if we could just use it for something else eventually.
Alright, I gotta roll my hit dice still, so. Here we go. I'm just gonna roll 7 up front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A D6. 4. Other shenanigans. I have durable. Why am I not using it? This is the one situation. No, I'm thinking of a different thing. Durable will help in combat. Is that right? It's been so long since I even used durable. I have to look it up. Holy shit. Oh. Well. No, it's not gonna help me at all. Come on.
Yeah, I forgot the turf is endurable. Essentially, you save on hit dice rolls pretty much because it's essentially doubled. So you'd pretty much roll less hit dice. It's really good in niche circumstances if you have like a what is it called, that one
It's great
dwarf
if because
subclass.
what it does is every time you roll hit points to regain them, it can't be less than twice your Constitution modifier.
Yeah.
But I only have a 1 Constitution modifier, so that means I'm only going to get 2 out of the dice, and I can only get a 2 anyway. So
Yeah, there's a dwarf subrace that
Yeah.
you can, as I think it's when you're hidden, you can roll hit dice and regain health that
Yeah.
applies to, which is really
is-
good.
I think it's a feat for dwarves.
it is.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
I'm doing this so inefficiently too. 10. Get rid of this equal sign. Make that a plus. How much have I rolled so far?
Bunch of dice.
41, add 3 to that, so 44. So 44 plus 41 is, because that's my actual total HP right now. 80. 85. So I got a ways to go still. But that was 7 dice. I got 8 hit dice left, so let's roll another 4. I'm just gonna do it like this now. $22 more. That'll put me in the 105, 107. It's always a good idea to take this stuff back to max, but do it in increments. Let's roll 2 more. You never know when you're gonna come across sharks in dungeons like this.
Or zombie sharks.
Oh, zombie sharks, right? That's fucking terrifying.
Now we've all seen. Nah, they're not that terrifying. We've seen the what is it? 5th Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Not that terrifying.
I
Yeah,
get
the
all my
skeletal- You
Sorry.
actually
can-
have skeletal zombie sharks.
I can punch a zombie shark.
Oh, for sure.
I get all my superiority dice back. Yay! And I need to remember when I use critical analysis, I get to add damage directly to them in increments of d10s.
Oh.
I'm dumb. That could have ended that fight a lot faster.
Mm-hmm.
I would have killed the enemy faster. I would have killed that other guy faster. I'm stupid.
Ah, it's a new class. Don't worry about it.
I will add the damage to something on the attack itself for critical analysis, because there's no reason I wouldn't do it. It's free.
Right.
Let's see. Can I add a plus onto this d8 straight up? Just say 1d10 on top of that? And will that work?
You can also just click an additional damage box and then just add that.
I already have all the damage boxes taken out.
Ah,
Unless I can actually add another one. Also, this is the... Yeah, for some reason, took that back down to that. That's supposed to be there. Roll that. Did that work? It did!
wants the shield, by the way.
I like the shield I have, so if you wanted the shield, you could take it.
Does... I think Vani uses a shield. Does anybody else?
I have a shield. It is not for the purposes of using, though. It is specifically to give me advantage on initiative. If I
up
grow a
to you.
third hand, I'll talk to you.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Good.
Currently don't have a magical shield yet.
That'll boost your hit points as well, your AC by 2.
You do
'Cause it's
have
plus
a
2.
pre-written mod that I played once where instead of leveling up, you're all basically Frankenstein's monsters, and all the upgrades you get are things that give you new abilities. And one of them is like an extra arm that you attach to yourself. Then you can actually like hold a shield and have a two-handed sword at the same time.
Let's
Stuff
see,
like
what
that.
is... I gotta go through and see what they get back on a short rest. I think I get their Bardic back. The Moby. That's on a short rest,
Yeah.
right? Thank you.
Yes, that's about the only thing he gets back.
That's fine. Let's see what Vanny gets.
Channel
I know
Divinity-
Tobias ain't get shit. Channel Divinity? That's gonna come in handy. I'll put that back up to max. I never took it off max. I remembered. I only used it twice. Not once. He used it more
Once.
than I did. Yeah, I used it once, you used it twice.
I used it thrice.
Twice?
I have a thing that gives me an extra one per day.
Cool.
And at level 18 I get another one.
Tobias ain't getting shit back. His job is to shoot.
I get back
I'll say
arrows.
this, expect to be level 15 for a very long time.
That's fine.
That's the only
That's
level
fine.
that you are a very long time. All the other levels are going to be quite quickly, but because we start at such a high level, you're going to be level 15 a very long time.
For a hot minute.
If these nerds
That's
ever need
fine.
to level up, let me know and I will level them up. If that's not how that works, then we're fine.
Yes, you can. It is possible to level up some of the some of your companions, but that you'll do
Yeah.
downtime.
Cool.
that.
Thank God, cause Tim. Oh man, I'm gonna need. Tim's gonna need all the help he can get.
The only definite rule is with leveling them up is that they cannot be at the same level as their leader character. So if you like invest all your downtime and every single thing in it, when you're level 20, the highest level they could be is level 19.
It's okay. Who knows? Maybe I'll start giving them magical feats. Have them cast plant growth when the initiative starts.
Is everyone done with their short rest?
Yes.
And Kara will nod. I thank you very much for helping with that. Where did Geo go, by the way?
He ran off. I don't blame him. It was a smart move. Being in this room ain't death, but who knows where he is anymore.
Should we look for him, or should we just assume he knows the way back? He should know the way back.
I think we're gonna rely on his job and say he can find his own way back.
She nods.
If we don't see him at the tavern, I guess we'll come back down then.
As you travel and follow Kara for about let's see, it'll take about 1 hour and 40 minutes. So I believe all the cannons are gone.
Yes, they only last an hour.
Oh yeah, they would have been gone after the short rest already. As Kara says, we're almost there. Points out, this is the entrance to the tomb. It should be protected by the magical blood of my ancestors. As she takes out a knife, cuts herself, puts it on a ruin, and then it opens up.
Nice.
That's a neat key.
Inside, you see a bunch of floating hammers. Does anyone read? Can anyone read Dwarvish?
I
Oh,
can't even read,
can I-
apparently.
yeah, I was gonna say, can I actually look up what I'm supposed to know?
At least
the movie
Tom.
knows giant, I think. That's close.
I don't think there's much of any languages that I would know. I think I just know common and one other language.
At least Kara can speak.
Oh, do we still
Dwarvish.
go on the rule that you learn? I can't remember if we learned additional languages with intelligence or no.
I have to look it up real quick.
Because I don't remember. I think that's something we did like a really long time ago, but I don't
Didn't-
know.
Don't think I saw anything like that in the rules.
No,
Yeah,
that's
that's
not.
why I was
For
mentioning.
sure, but-
Because
That's
okay,
not a
other
thing.
than that, I think I would just know common and probably orcish.
I feel like that was a rule in different systems, actually.
In Pathfinder,
it
it
was.
is.
Yeah.
There are like older editions of D&D. It was also like if you have a higher intelligence, then you automatically spoke more languages.
It reminds me of
Like
3.5, I think.
in the first edition of D&D, that was the only reason why a level 1 party took a wizard with them. Because the wizard was the only character that could speak more than one language, or
There we
more
go.
than 2 languages.
Yeah, it'll be orcish and common.
So what Kara says is, she says on the tombs on the top is written, you can all see it: honor, death, beer, defeat, hammer, revenge. And she says that on the hammers, on the 6 hammers, there's also something written, a question.
Ah.
As you see here, a very carved runic hammer standing in fire. She says, and she points at, that is a family heirloom of mine. It is the reason why we are here, and it is here to retrieve it. But I assume these hammers are some sort of protection from it. And we have to solve the riddles to gain the hammer.
Uh-oh.
Alrighty. Where would he start?
She walks over to one of the hammers and reads the riddle. What is the worst thing that can happen to you?
Oh, I would say death.
Yeah, the last thing's usually the worst thing.
Hammer.
Worst thing that happened to you, hammer. You know.
That or being without thine favorite beverage.
Thinking death.
How are we supposed to enter these answers?
I would assume.
Hammer.
I don't know.
If I may, I'll see if I can either lay the hammer down on, like if there's a place to, like I assume these are like the top of the tomb has like a person, like an imagery of a person.
There is a dwarf with an open hand on top.
Yeah, that's what I assume. Kind of like laying a person to rest with their weapon. That's where I'll put the hammer.
This person, was he very famous at all? Could I roll a history to know more about him?
This is a family tomb.
Guess not.
You may make a history check, but as Chaperone puts the hammer in the hand, the hammer screams in Dwarvish, "Wrong!"
Yeah.
As the hammer flies towards Chaperone's head, he may make a dexterity saving throw. He succeeds and takes no damage as the hammer flies back to its position.
Oh, I assume this is to a dwarf then.
Yeah, I'll pick up the hammer and
Try defeat. That makes sense.
You hear correct. As the hammer then, it closes its hand and it is good.
Alright, I'll try this one since you guys gave the last two.
Alright. What is the greatest virtue?
Oh, this one's easy. Revenge.
Wrong! Dex save.
No! I was wrong!
As you take 35 bludgeoning
God.
damage as the hammer slams into your head and flies back to their location.
Ah!
I would my
Turns out
suggestion-
revenge ain't a virtue.
Yeah, would probably be
Probably
I will,
honor.
Yeah, attempt that to bring it over here to honor on this one.
Correct.
Oh.
My next guess would have been hammer.
Alright,
I
then the
shall-
next hammer.
attempt This one.
When does duty end?
I doth not see never. I'll put it in death.
Hear it? Correct in Dwarvish.
Tara, you will have to read this one as I don't speak this language.
As the next one says, what does one pack first?
Oh, that's a good one.
I would
Hammer or
assume-
beer?
Hammer.
My gut reaction. I'm gonna go with beer.
Wrong! Deck save.
Ah, so close.
Made it, you take no damage.
I like that our deck save is the same.
Hammer?
It says correct! And the
And we're
next
down to a
question,
50-50 chance on these ones.
what does one look forward to when returning home?
Fucker, this one is dying.
Oh, I gotta do it again? I'm gonna grab the other hammer and bring it over here.
The other one without looking at the riddle?
Yeah, no, without looking at it at all. I just bring it over and
I'll
put it
give
on
you
revenge.
inspiration for that one because it is hilarious. And it says correct.
Oh,
Alright, your turn.
Oh, there's only one left.
As it's put down and correct. As the fires go out, and Kara grabs the hammer here in the middle and thanks you all. My ancestral hammer, thank you very much. She puts it away.
Use it well.
I will return to my family. It'll be return to my family enclave, and it will be well used. Now let's get out of here. By the way, the last one was, what is best served cold?
Oh,
Hammer.
Just attempt hammer on every question.
could be correct for any of them.
This is a fun little side mission.
Yeah.
You all leave as you all follow Kara for an additional hour. You are back in Leilana.
I didn't encounter a single undead on the way out. They must have done a good job. We should still inform him that they're roaming around down there still, though.
But yes, I believe reporting to Mario and checking in with him to then see where we should go next after we've completed the task of his request.
I bet he's still with the church and the hospitals.
Yeah, let's go find him.
Off to Mario.
As you go looking, it takes a little while because, well, nobody is actually going to reveal where the president is right away. But he's back at his office as he meets you all there.
Ah! This state's already clean.
Yeah, and there's a new chair, and someone cleaned up the Declaration of Independence.
I probably should have
Oh,
asked someone to prestidigitate that.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, friends. Have you been successful?
Yeah, we did it.
Yes, currently, the perpetrator is Tyrene of the Death's Hand.
Death's Hand?
Yes. We dealt with him, and fortunately, he did manage to get his hands on some of the more heroic people of your country, and they are currently now freed from his will, are clearing out the rest of the tombs, as outside of us bludgeoning them, they remain as they are.
Yeah, shocked that someone would go so far as to desecrate heroes.
Yes. And I have this. If you recognize perhaps any of handwriting or inclination as to who this could be from, and I'll hand him the orders.
I do not recognize it, but if we find more clues, that will definitely help. I think the reward is in order, as he gives you all 4,000 gold pieces, but instead of that he gives you, to make it a bit easier, 400 platinum pieces.
Oh my god, I cannot carry more gold. Nope, I can't carry this either. It's too heavy.
100 platinum apiece?
No, he gives each of you 400.
Oh, I see. I got you.
Pieces.
I look over to the movie. Here, hold this, please. It's too much.
All right, sir.
Yeah.
No problem, sir.
You're the best. Oh, he's there. Oh, he's reliable.
If you would like, we could look more into this situation. How's the situation with the sickness that has been going around?
It's not that big yet, but it is spreading, and we do not know enough about it yet. I do have some of my researchers and spies and doctors trying to figure out what is going on. And when I know more, I will definitely, if you all are willing, I will definitely get you guys to for a new job. If you are willing, of course. Anyone of you object?
I would love to do more work for you.
Yeah, not at all.
Good. Then I will have my men come towards you when I learn more. And if you all are willing to research this sickness further, I would be very happy. But for now, there is not much we can do.
Oh,
Understandable.
the guy who was messing with the tombs down there looted a bunch of jewelry and shit from home. We have some with us. We don't know where they go. If you would return them, that'd be great.
These are very valuable. I will add this to the reward. Thank you very much. It should stay with the ancestors. So he basically he takes the items, but gives you the equivalent of the value of it back as a reward.
Don't have to sell them that way, at least.
Excellent.
He gives it back in platinum pieces, so that'd be 600, 1100, 1500, so I'll add it in the party pot. He gives you 150 extra platinum pieces.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
Shall we just split that up between us?
Or mayhaps doth thou know of a jeweler within thine borders?
There's one large one in the city. You could go to the gemstone.
I doth need to replenish mine supply of diamonds.
Oh, that reminds me. As he gets up slowly and waddles, using the table to brace himself, he'll hand you 30 platinum pieces to cover the diamond you blew.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, that's better.
Now, if you do not mind, I have some preparations to do. There's many more things we have to figure out. I have to find out where the diplomats went, and maybe who's responsible for and hopefully I'll find out who's responsible for this interruption of our democratic process.
Oh, the previous president got revived down there. He liked you as the second president. You're doing a good job. I figured you might want to know that.
Thank you very much.
Well, in that case, I myself am going to return to my ship, and I'll be around for when you will need me. And during that time, I'll be there. I'll be looking around, kind of, and I'll start looking into this disease, sickness that is spreading.
I shall consult mine acolyte after the gem store.
Then, at this point, everyone can do a little bit themselves. We have a week of downtime before the president contacts you guys again. Now, what does happen in that week, as you'll all notice, is that the dimensional sickness that people have been caughting is getting worse, and I want all of you to make a constitution save, and if you don't roll a natural 1, you're fine. Else you'll also be infected by the sickness.
Not a 1!
Tobias is immune.
No internet, no limbo jimbo comes to me.
Yeah, part of his assassin training, immune to all diseases. Nah, that's for paladins. That's everybody. Did I roll? No, I'm missing. No, that's everybody. That's everybody.
So, what you can do you can do now things that are realistic within a week time frame. So, if you want to travel to the other side of the world without teleportation magic, that's a no-go. Or build another airship, that's also impossible. But something that you can do is if you have lower specialists in that week time, you could level them up. So
Cool.
basically take that week time to train one of your lower specialists. That's not enough to level up a greater specialist.
Makes sense.
I have too many lower specialists to even bother training them.
I have let me pop to this.
I'll swap that out for.
Oh, it's not that.
Move cast and.
Yes. So with Magic Item Adept, I'm essentially just gonna make a bag of holding, since it takes a quarter of the time to do so, and I do already know how to make one.
Yes.
And the price of whatever I would need to do would also be half of that. And I'll train Tim.
Alright.
I did want to try a few small things with some spells to see if that had any effect on the disease during the week.
Alright, go ahead.
I wanted to try this one to see if it did anything.
Give me a sec to read it.
That's a good one. I thought about that one myself. Helps it gets possession and shit.
Let's. Not false.
Alright, let me look at the info for the disease real quick. what happens if you cast that spell? The first time you cast it, it works. But what you notice is that you have to make another Constitution save. Because what
Ooh.
happens, what you've noticed, yes, it works, but the disease somehow, when you do that, carries over to you.
Ah. Hmm.
If you're not properly prepared for it, so it does work.
Don't have anything that can give me.
But it only works when they're still in the sick form. When they transform, then it doesn't work.
Yeah. Inspiration lets you reroll once, right?
Inspiration lets you gives you advantage for an ability
Okay.
or a D20 roll.
Let's see. I also want to try heal just to see if it works.
It also works, but you also at that test have to do another Constitution save, as it does the same effect. You're fine. So what you've noticed that the abilities that work, or that every time you successfully remove something, when they're still in their sickness form, not in their transformed form, it works, but then the sickness tries to go to you.
Interesting. If Malaya needs help in some fashion, Chaperone doesn't really do healing and that kind of thing, but he would be able to help you do research on perhaps the actual effects of it, or like the spreading of it, like how it's traversing and that kind of thing.
All right.
I have a question.
Sure.
How deep underground were the tombs? Was it more than 400 feet?
Some of them, yes, not all of them.
Specifically, the area with the angels and the tears.
Oh yeah, that was more than 400 feet.
Okay. I want to take one person down there. Could I hire our guide again and take one of the sick down there and see if the angel tears will help?
Yes, and with that, it does help. She does it for free because you helped her get that hammer. But what happens is, I'm gonna roll for it. One of you, again, the disease jumps over. 1, 2 to our guide. Yeah, 1 to our guide. So let's see if she doesn't roll a natural 1. So I'm just gonna roll a d20. It's easier. So I just deleted her. No, she's fine.
Alright. Demovi, set up a teleportation circle in this location. We're using it.
Doesn't that
Sir,
take like a year?
that'll take an entire year to make.
It doesn't need to be permanent.
Alright.
I assume once it's set, it's there until it breaks or someone does something to it. So what we could do is, our Booker's plan is to have him place it. We'll go back upstairs. We'll place another one near one of the hospitals that are filled with the place, and we'll run them through it. And we'll see how well that works.
It definitely does work in that time frame.
All right.
What you do see though is yes, people are cured, but then like what also happens is that the disease does not cause a, how do you call it, natural resistance after you've had it. So like,
So you can recatch it.
yeah, you can easily recatch it. So like 4 days later, someone else that you cured has it again.
Well,
Dang.
what I do have an idea, which with that, what we could do is I just go around curing everyone with the spell Good and Evil, and then once I do catch it, we go to the pools of angel tears, and then we dunk me, and one of you resists it.
Alright.
To see if it would grant you
If someone's alone down there, do they even?
immunity.
Well, the only person to be down there with would be the Movi at that point, and then once he has it, he could jump in the pool himself, so he doesn't immediately become a demon. Ooh, precious thought. There's another spell. I think Vanny might know it. Hold on.
Remove curse, or
Nah. Nah, she don't know it. I'm thinking of protection from good and evil.
I do have that one.
Maybe that would help whoever you go down with resist whatever this is, or give others the ability to resist it in such cases. I don't know. I'm spitballing here.
If you would like, I do have someone that is immune to diseases, and we could see if it would affect him.
Well, the Movi has to go down. He's the one with teleportation.
I mean, yeah, sure. It's just something to test. They are also proficient in spells and other such things. What does he actually have?
I could also give just Divine Intervention a couple of shots.
See if it'll give you an idea of how to deal with it.
A week's worth of shots. If
Yeah.
you want to do it, go for it, I guess.
7 tries unless you succeed.
I'll also have
Oh wow! Immediately to succeed.
first day.
Alright. So, Divine Intervention, because there are multiple locked sicknesses. What it does is it cures everyone in one house immediately, but you immediately catch the disease. Because
Well-
let's see, there's like in one of those houses, there's like we'll roll a D100 first. Or what? We'll roll a D100. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
well, we count 3 natural
Yeah.
ones, so you got the disease.
Well, we can
During
test
this-
that in theory.
I can
And as you have 3 natural diseases, or you've got 4 of them, are you lucky? Yes.
Oh, there's a chance it could immediately. Oh boy. Be careful with that.
during this time, since I assume that because we are meeting up and doing this thing, I will introduce. This is my second. This is Vice Admiral Tug, and he will attempt to help you. And you see this big half orc fella in half plate, and he'll come up and he'll just slap his hand down on your shoulder, and he will lay on hands for 20 hit points, which 5 points will be used to cure a disease to see if that will work.
The lay on hands does not work.
Whew!
Yeah, it wouldn't be any more powerful than Lesser Restoration, which does the same, I think.
What you notice, basically, what it comes down is, you need to remove the disease. You need a spell of 5th level or higher to actually be successful.
So if and this is information that we've kind of figured out.
Yeah.
So the disease seems to be in itself interactive with magic, correct? Then Chaperone will step forward and he'll double tap his staff on the ground, and the energy on the staff that's colorless, like the colorless void of the staff, will stretch itself out into a dome, and I'm gonna see if this has an effect because it's free. As a globe of invulnerability pops out, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it how that works with this.
Give me a sec to read it.
It's not exactly an anti-magic dome, but since this disease seems to be interlinked with some magical effect, perhaps.
I mean, I could just create an anti-magic field and give that a try.
We could try that, yeah. I mean, there's no reason to not try this while you're currently sick. I mean, better to you cure this immediately.
You are the stronger of the guinea pigs we have. If we go poke into some of these other people with sticks, they're gonna die.
Alright. So the globe of invulnerability doesn't do anything.
Okay.
I shall also attempt the field.
On an anti-magic field.
Womp. Text.
That's a lot of text.
Yes.
I'll be standing away from you when you do this.
3, 4. Good luck. Let's hope I roll badly for you, Malaya.
Oh no.
As you feel the magic leaving you, you take this much damage. And looking at your hit points, it doesn't insta-kill you.
One hit and away from the death.
As you see the magic anti-magic field disappear, and Malia just falls unconscious.
Oh,
Alright, Booker will use his battlefield dice to administer aid and give her a d12 of hit points. He just slaps you alongside the head. Wake up!
I'd say at this point, by the way, with all the attempts of high-level spells, you'd basically already all spent 4 days, so you have 3 days left.
All of us? I've only been watching.
In
The
terms
movie
of-
did a transport thing once. No,
I
that's
have
fine.
a lot of. I can. I'll try the fountain, see if that works with the fog there.
So, did you heal yourself up with the fountain?
I'll first dump a regular heal into myself,
Alright.
and then a death ward, and then I'll jump in.
As you jump into the fountain, you hear the angel say, "You have gone into it. You have gone into our fountains twice. Greed."
Oh no.
As you take a lot less damage, by the way.
Hmm.
44 radiant damage.
22.
Hold on. I'll hop in the fountain with him real quick. I'm just gonna run over.
As you go into the fountain, you get, let's see which one. Go into 3. You are healed for 48.
I was
Oh,
going
you're
in
back.
specifically the one she was in,
Yes.
because I think I heard this too, right?
Mhm.
I will say, Divine Goddess, we have a great sickness afflicting the city above. This one, cures whole buildings worth of people. Not kills, cures whole buildings worth of people. As a result, he will get sick. Please show mercy and cure this man. Woman, sorry.
You hear no
Either
response.
one's good for Malaya.
Fuck.
I shall make an attempt to. For this, since I'll try greater restoration in this case.
On yourself? Or
Yeah.
Seems to not have any effect as you're doing it on yourself.
Huh.
Fanny knows greater restoration.
And Malaya still seems to be affected by the diseases?
Yes.
Hmm.
One sec. Fanny! Could you cast greater restoration on Malaya?
Okay, sure.
Be strong.
She casts it. Malaya is cured.
And I need a con save for her now, right?
You have +5. And
Okay,
then,
It doesn't.
Chaperone.
Your save doesn't really matter. This disease always hits you if you roll a natural 1. If you roll a 2, you're still not infected by it.
It's a DC 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Dang, a lot
bad.
of these
Always
people are
a 5% chance that you'll catch it.
Gotcha, makes sense.
It doth appear that we've somewhat stifled the spread, though. Unless we find its origin, I doubt such will prove sufficient.
It's it seems like this is some form of possession, in my opinion. At least that's
Indeed.
what I'm thinking. Would I know any ways to stifle off
You
possession?
can take an entire day to do research with Arcana checks to try and figure things out. You basically
Could
go
I-
to the library and start learning.
Could I use religion?
Oh yeah.
Um,
No, in this case not. It's specifically a magical disease.
As for Tug, he is an Oath of Watchers, and he does have Abjure, the extra planar. So, can he try? He would like to try that on someone that is sick.
If you can link it to me, then I will see if it's possible.
This is how we spend our week. We're gonna go around and try to fucking cure the
all
black
these
dog.
people are super sick.
We're too nice.
Have people started
Now
dying?
Now, because you guys are actively curing people, so what just happens is that people become better again real quick, but then a new supply of people comes in. Like this town is still functioning because you guys are actively keeping people healthy by taking the disease upon yourselves. You can use your channel divinity to casually unknown beings. As an action, you present your holy symbol of a celestial faith fiend within 30 feet of you that you can hear.
Literally exercising, because if this is something to the effect of someone being possessed, he's essentially like, get out, demon, leave, kind of thing. Since that lady did get squashed into a thing, that's what
She exploded in a
Chaperone.
chunk soup.
Yeah, that's what Chaperone is going towards with having Tug do this. So like a group of people, 30 feet worth of people, he's gonna try and see if that has any effect on any of them that are sick.
It seems to have no effect.
Hmm.
Sadly.
Dang.
It's a mix of things. It's not just extra planar. It's also a disease.
We should probably tell Mario to at least shut the city down for
Yeah.
a bit.
Oh, I'm certain he's already all over that.
I guess with the last
So what's
few.
happening now is also a bit is with the election. Is that some of them are also like there's also like propaganda going around now.
Like promising of curing and
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
And they're blaming President Mario.
Dang.
So like all of the candidates have like a main idea of what's going on. So Vice President Anthony Buffon says it as that this is just a great accident. We are super unlucky, and because he's vice president, he actually has to defend the president's policy on what's going on. So that's his main shtick. Senator Marco Canebri says that this is just a ploy by the Greenlanders to strengthen their position in the Island Alliance. Admiral
Classic
Alessandro
Greenlanders.
Sicario, you would know him, Booker. He is basically the Grand General of the Leaven Army.
Ah, my replacement.
You were the one that recommended him for the job.
Oh no.
And he says it's all a Westerlander plot trying to kill us all and get us back into the Westerland settlements. High Priestess Claudio Casella, she doesn't actually say anything because she's too busy trying to like run all the sickness centers. So she's kind of stopping her into. This is basically negatively impacting her the most because people keep
Yeah.
saying that she's incompetent because she can't fix the disease.
I would like to spend the remainder of my downtime using Demovi, getting him to different places to counteract this propaganda, specifically against the priest who's doing her job so well. The rest of them can say whatever the fuck they want about the other countries. Her reputation survives this shit.
Ah,
Dang. Honestly, unless like
Would Demovi need to make any rolls?
you can make persuasion checks from that.
Thank you.
I think from a magical position, Chaperone can't do much more. So he's going to look more into the physical, like, and start looking at like medical research and try and tie that with the magical aspect, like looking at like the death records of the people, how they've died, and like how the symptoms are starting and that kind of thing.
Alright. So one thing, because you guys are so actively involved in curing people, is that the death rate of this disease is very low. The only people that die and that cause problems are people that basically hide themselves when they get sick. So what happens a lot is like, no, I'm not sick, I don't want to see a doctor. Those people that that just stay at home in bed, those people occasionally turn into monsters and then go on a rampage.
The anti-vax community.
Do they
Because, like,
all turn into
yeah.
fiends, or
Sorry?
do they turn? Do they all turn into fiends, or do they turn into different creatures?
They all
well.
turn into interdimensional creatures, though, so not necessarily fiends.
Oh, this is way more complicated than I thought it was.
It's
So
a lot of things.
aberrations. Hell,
Any
one of them even turned into a Quaddle,
Oh,
Oh.
a very aggressive Quaddle.
So Tug is magically immune to diseases, and that
This one can still affect him.
yes, that's what I was gonna say. Like, if it's possible for him to still get it, because he's like magically supposed to be immune to disease, but if he's not, then like, oof.
None of the
That's
animals are getting sick, though, right?
No animals are getting sick, only
just
humans.
people.
I doth believe this is not only a disease, but also some manner of curse or even armament of some kind.
The fact that it's displacing so many extraplaners and of different regions states this is no agenda of theirs, to be specific, for sure.
Does
There's no way in hell this many things get on the same page.
Yeah, I mean, it would make sense. It depends. Has there been any reports from other places, like any other cities on this island, like this country, that are suffering the same thing, or is it happening to just be
Only in Milan.
Malaya? Only in Milana. Well, this could be, not to start pointing fingers, but with the attempts at the election, it would be quite terrible if true, if there is someone that is purposely doing it to its own citizens in an effort to somehow cause fear in the people with a promise of a security to win the election.
That's another thing that doesn't make sense.
I
Like,
don't-
Yeah, how would any of these nerds, these politicians, sorry, I shouldn't call them nerds. I'm a nerd.
No,
I don't want to be. How the heck would they pull this off? None of them knows that much about magic, and their connections are strenuous at best. They're not even elected yet.
Well, whoever we are dealing with that we do know of has managed to get a person of the Death Hand involved. I believe that alone would be connection enough to attempt something like this, at least.
But that I understand. A little bit, at least.
And I believe that it is possible for at least someone with those kinds of connections to cause such an event. Does Tug using Divine Sense, does that trigger sensing people that are sick?
Oh yeah.
It does. Okay,
Like,
interesting.
when you
Okay,
cast
okay,
it,
okay.
like you see some people that are still perfectly healthy. It's like no, they're just in the early stage.
Okay. So he'll be doing that to try and
Pick them out, like
start quarantining people. Like, hey, you're not showing
He's-
symptoms yet, but
He's our
you're
agent
going
of the
to.
Inquisition. He
Like,
goes around
yeah,
accusing
it's
people.
literally like, hey, you're gonna start presenting symptoms really soon because I could tell. So you're gonna have to get away and like start quarantining like
What
immediately.
does happen as he does that is some people are like arguing, no, I am not sick.
I mean, he'll get very aggressive with it. Like, he's like, you need to shut up and get the hell out of here. Like, you're sick as fuck.
No, I feel completely good, and and you will not take away my freedom.
I'm about to take away his freedom real hard.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, he'll start ordering, like, getting people to.
Guards will help you, but
Yeah,
like,
definitely, for sure.
there's like people that are legitimate. You took someone that was completely healthy. So the city is a bit in an uproar with it, but
If it starts lessening the spread of infection, I don't care. Chaperone will have him do that for sure, 100%.
no.
I have one more thing I want to attempt because I remembered finally that I have that. I'm going to try to divine the source of this particular place or disease.
Divination. That's handy.
Yeah.
Come on, gods.
Come on, me.
They don't like helping him so much because he doesn't worship them.
Yeah.
They're bullies.
I shall pay thy fee.
I'm just
Two
gonna
Hail
ask-
Marys
I'm
and
just
turn
gonna
around.
Ask you, which god do you ask?
Oh boy.
Because some of them might know the answer, some of them might not.
Interesting idea. I'm gonna ask the Queen of Hell.
Ah,
Some of thine servers have been displaced. Doth thou know the origin of this curious epidemic?
let me get my sheet for the Queen of Hell real quick. See what she'll answer, and if she knows.
Who knows who this could be? He could pull out anybody and he could be the Queen of Hell. He had a little girl be the chaotic chaos one time. That makes some sense, but God, it was scary.
Man, I miss her. We need another random encounter for some randomness. That would be so good.
Fally.
Aww.
Oh, that was a fun NPC. Although you did encounter her again as, not literally again, but I used the exact same personality with Kyra and Dragon Lords.
Hey, if we had some interdimensional travel capabilities, we could try and find a interdimensional sales shop and see what's going on.
If thou
Yeah,
seekest
ask those
a
gods.
realm,
They know. They'll know everything.
Well, the Queen of Hell does know the answer.
Interesting.
Why, yes, the
I have to
one
look up
person who
my-
won't
I have
tell
to
you
look up
anything.
some names now. Give me a sec.
Do they have to answer truthfully? Is that some effect of the spell?
Oh, she seemed annoyed as you asked it. Yes, it has been a problem for quite a while. Someone has been stealing my servants. Or they've escaped.
Interesting.
Let's see, where is the name?
Hey, you've been wronged. You gotta want to get some revenge, right?
they're orderful, and then somebody disrupts that order.
This has been caused by Supreme Commander Nephrex, who has lost control of his generals, the Zluts and Galykes. It have to travel to Limbo to stop this.
Huh. Doth any of thee have a tuning fork bound to Limbo?
Oh, god damn it.
I don't believe I do. It might be within my realm of capabilities of possibly constructing with enough time. Don't take my word for that, but I could give it a shot. Or we could see if President Mario would possibly be interested in, now that we know the source of this, helping us,
Sponsoring.
get a idea of how to do that.
Very well, let's inform the Lord of these lands first.
Nice find.
That was a good one.
So I asked the devil.
I wonder what nefarious thing she's going to want in return for that. Oh, wait. Demon or devil?
I mean, hopefully with her essentially not constantly losing her troops will
Yeah.
satisfy her, without her being slighted. She's got her pride on the line here.
I doth did ask the Lord of Hells, and she most gracefully replied with an answer to our inquiry. Supreme Commander Nephrix, residing within Limbo currently, bears the brunt of fault here. Doth any of thee recognize such a name?
I have to ask now. Would I?
I mean, I'll
You
check.
can make, in this case, anyone can make a history check. Yeah, Braun has no idea.
Nope.
18 you also have no idea.
I like that our scores are so high, but we roll low. But if we
Let's
took like
have
2
a-
seconds, we could solve that whole thing, because I would just give you calculated stuff. I would add 15 to whatever the heck you would roll.
Unfortunately,
So
I
it's
do not
also
know.
like this is something that's a super high DC just because of the fact that, well, have you been in Limbo?
This is information we're bringing to the president, right?
E.
Hopefully, if we could try to resolve this, although this is quite, I cannot sugarcoat how dangerous this is, going to another plane or confronting these people for it.
But now that I do know that this is about another plane, I do know a way of getting there. And maybe I know the source of what's happening. Off the coast, some 50 miles away, there is a island with a magical pyramid on it. The island is ruled by lizard people, or lizard folk, and it used to be, the pyramid used to be the property of a archmage long ago that used it to travel the multiverse. That could be a good solution for you all to travel to Limbo. Although my knowledge of Limbo is very limited in how much I know of that, but we've always had peaceful means with the lizard folk, although they only talk Draconic. I would wish, if the lizard folk are not involved in these escapades, to keep it peaceful. I know the temple is a holy relic for them, so I would wish that you do not use violence to get in there if possible.
Noted.
Of course.
I will say, for at least myself, I do feel for your people here, but this is quite dangerous, even for us, in the sense that, well, we came very close to death dealing with your problem. We were compensated for it, and I have no issue. This, though, is quite a big matter to deal with.
I agree. A proper reward should be of note if you are successful. Would 5,000 gold each suffice for you?
I think that's plenty. I think that's more than generous.
That is quite generous indeed. Perhaps, and of course, feel free to think otherwise, but with the line of what is at stake here, your people included, perhaps at least a guarantee of payment, either some payment now and then the rest when we return, would be doable.
Bro, we just got paid 4,000 gold. You cannot be broke already.
Oh, I'm not broke, but I definitely want money.
I can pay half up front. Although I'd have to pay in gold. If you want me to pay up front in platinum, that is not something I'm able to do.
Oh, I'm
Hold
fine with that.
I will look him down the eye. You hold on to my payment. I will take it to platinum when we're done. I do not need your money right now.
I shall also take my payment later.
I am content with receiving partial payment now and then the rest when I return.
So you are paid. Let's see. He looks into his personal payments and he pays you half up front, as he's looking at his gold reserves that he has, his personal gold reserve that he has available right now, and he pays you 1,000 gold pieces, and then he still has to pay, and then an additional 2,000 electrum pieces, and then 5,000 silver pieces to go on the proper amount.
It was 20. How much electrum in silver? Sorry.
So 1,000 gold.
Gotcha.
2,000. No, I'm calculating correctly. Yeah, 2,000 electrum.
Got it.
And then for the remaining 5,000 silver pieces.
Sure. There we go.
I didn't mean to hit enter there. I was just typing. My bad.
All right. With that, do you have a symbol or something that I could use for my ship to signal to your the lizard folk of that island so that they don't attack immediately?
You can take a flag of Livan and put it on your ship, and they would know that you are part of us. I cannot
Excellent.
guarantee that they won't attack you, because I do not know if the lizard folks are involved with this.
Perhaps we should buy a gift. You know, I mean, if we're worried about them attacking us immediately,
Fair.
trade gifts.
Is there anything in particular these lizard folk enjoy that would suffice for them?
Weapons.
Oh,
Hunting
no.
tools.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Wilt thou have perhaps of steel, the remnants of thine broken armaments and such?
You can go into the barracks and pick some up. That's no problem.
Oh. That shall also suffice.
Oh, sure, yeah. That sounds pretty good.
As you go to the, as the president said, as this, I thank you very.
Oh.
Oh, boy.
Ugh.
Alright.
Doth thou need me to cure thee?
That would be appreciated.
Should have led with that one.
Alright,
I
I'll
just now didn't know I had it.
Oh.
I'll dump the spell and then I'll make my contract.
You good?
Mm.
Thank you.
Mm.
I can arrange a boat for you to go to the island if you wanted to, as well.
I mean, he's got an airship that runs on orphan farts. I think I'll take that.
Just like Leah raises a finger like, I don't think that's how airships work. But then
I-
Malaya
Then how
also
do
says,
airships work?
It's a complicated system of various magical methods, including.
Orphan farts. I get it.
But yes. Before, are you fine now? Are you like looking at the president?
I feel good. Thank you very much, Malaya.
Hmm.
Well, if depending on when you'd like, we could leave tomorrow or sometime at the end of this week, whatever.
If we could stop at the market, we can leave today.
Yep.
At least in my opinion, unless you guys need something.
I am mostly ready.
It's only
Ah.
50 miles, and like the airship can
Yeah, I mean, we
travel
can-
like
we can-
200 miles in a day.
Yeah, so I mean, that's what I was saying. Like, it just depends on when you want to leave.
216
Because
miles per day.
I mean, Chaperone is gonna go buy some stuff, so that's why I suggested tomorrow.
Well, well then, tomorrow it is. I will go with you to buy things.
I mean, I'm not gonna go. He's gonna go chaperone. What he's gonna do, he's not gonna go necessarily to a market necessarily, because I don't expect that enough to be there. But I'm just gonna go buy some cast iron, pretty much.
Alright. That's no problem. And as you. Well, the market is the main place where most of the things are buyable, and like where the market is also where like the larger shops are and stuff like that.
I will go through the market looking for a couple things. I'll start with the obvious one: magical weapons. If there's any magical short bow or hammer I could buy.
There are no magical shops in Milana.
I might be able to.
So
Art thou looking for divine armament for thy compatriot Tobias?
How
would be
it
helpful.
works is basically magic shops aren't really a thing in this world setting. Sometimes there are special auctions organized where you can go to where you can try and outbid others for magical items. Where there's like this filthy rich show up to.
May I borrow thine bow for a moment, Tobias?
And there's like academies and arcanist towers where you could try and convince groups of wizards to build magic items for you. But that's just
outside
if you
of-
have noob time.
Yeah, with Malaya being able to just enchant it. I mean, if I were to have the downtime, I could try and make you like a common or uncommon magic item pretty much in a day. But that would be like a whole thing.
That'll work right there. I'll put it to a magical weapon. Thank you.
Excellent. I am going to look to buy bronze, steel, or cast iron because those are the three things for this kind of era cannon to be made out of, essentially.
Yes.
And once I purchase enough of that said material, I'm going to just fabricate it into a cannon.
Alright. See, so let me check. Let me get my sheet for cannons real quick.
Mhm.
Would you want to buy anything at this place, Malaya? They have nice
Um,
cheese
Hmm.
and wine.
One
I don't know
cannon
if you-
costs 5,000 gold, but because you use that spell ability, you still only need to gather the proper materials, which makes it a lot cheaper.
Yes, because essentially I'm just
Yeah.
buying raw metal and then forming it into the cannon. Because everything else
So-
that's a part of the cannon,
That'd be
like
half price, I think.
or
I'm
whatever
gonna
it would
do
come out to.
differently. You can roll me a d4, and that's how much 1,000 less it will cost to create. So if you roll a
Nice.
1, it'll cost you 4,000 to make. But if you roll a 4, it'll cost you 1,000 to make
Gotcha.
in terms of materials. So it'll cost you 2,000 to create a new cannon. I'll quickly go to your ship and put it on there.
Thank you. Yeah, because essentially, as soon as I just buy the material, I'll fabricate all that material just into the cannon, and then have the ship come down. I'll levitate it up and just onto the ship, and then move it into position.
I'll say that the cannon is too heavy for the levitation spell.
Aw, dang. In that case, I guess we're just gonna take however methods that I would have used to get the other things like ballistic cannon on there. I assume there's like a pulley kind of cargo lift.
Alright. Anyone else want to buy anything else?
Yeah, I want to see if I can find, like, basically anywhere where they just have scrap metal
Mm-hmm.
and just get a heap of that.
Oh yeah, that's no problem. You'll find out old iron shops anywhere. So yeah, how much do you want?
Like, about 20 pounds of steel if I can get it.
Old scrap. I'll say
Mm.
30 gold,
Alright.
as they give it to you.
Alright, that's mainly it.
And Booker, do you want to do anything at the market?
With the magic weapon problem solved, I suppose Malay. I need to take Malay to go buy diamonds again, but
I already did that off screen.
oh,
I marked off the money.
And I no longer have to worry about using electrum or silver pieces because that is paid for. So we're set to go.
So we could
alright then.
use some of the party fund to buy some extra diamonds.
So you're not always burning your own. Yeah, it makes sense. I will go buy Vanny some diamonds.
Yeah, so let's see, do Vanny 1, Chaperone 1, and me 1, so that's 900.
Wanna equally divide the party pot right now, because it's 150, so each of you could get 50 platinum pieces.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
just do that.
Sure.
And then I'll just buy another one.
Alright, then I'll remove it from the party pot, the 150.
I'll also get I'll get one diamond as well to have on my person for the
See.
necessary revivify.
One diamond is 30 gold, 30 platinum pieces. Deduct that from Demovi's sheet, and then Vanny will have a diamond.
And
Now,
then
do I
that'll-
want to splurge on a bigger diamond for Raised Dead? How much is that one? 500 gold?
Yeah.
10 days. But it has cast. Okay. Yeah, I'll splurge. I'll spend 500 gold on that.
Well, with that in mind, Chaperone will.
It does take a long time to actually find a diamond worth 500 gold.
Understandable. But I do find one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like, it requires, like, to find one of those, it requires, like, a day of searching, visiting different shops. Because, like, sometimes you find one that it's, like, $4.99. Shit! Almost!
Fucking discounts are ruining this economy!
Can you give me a -1% discount?
Uh, 1% discount. 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 1% discount.
That wouldn't work.
It's about the quality of the diamond, not the actual money you pay
Yeah.
for it.
Yep.
Yeah.
We go to a shop. This one's like about 500. Oh, but it's only worth 450. Fuck.
Yeah, that can happen too.
Well,
Yeah, like
I
someone's just
prepared.
overpricing it, and I was like, ah, damn it.
With Tobias getting magical weapon, the diamonds bought. We still have that greater potion on Demovi. Yeah, that's it. I don't have anything else. I guess I could buy armor for some of my guys, but they're not really. They don't. Tobias wears leather already, and then so I guess I could get him studded if I really wanted to, and then Demovi doesn't really wear much armor, and then I guess I get Venny full plate.
I could make. I mean, me or Chaperone could make Venny full plate.
Yeah, they'd make it like 3 times cheaper too.
That's
Would
true.
be about
So-
half the price in that case.
Yeah, maybe I'll just ask for a favor.
Be like a third of a day's travel to get to this place, or like a bit less than that, like a fifth of a day's travel to get to this island.
Let's see. Per, wouldn't be that long. Like, where is it? Your thing goes 8 hours, 8 miles per hour, I believe.
And
So,
50 to 2 hours.
and it's 50
You know what, Mike?
miles.
What might be handy is if Demovi here drew on your wall a bit for a teleportation circle, in case we had to come back. Oh wait, we're going to different planes. Well, in case they attack
Yeah,
us
it might
immediately.
not work. Yeah.
No, it's not gonna
Nine-
work
nine-
past the planes.
9 miles per hour. So in less than 6 hours, you arrive there with the airship.
How are we gonna fit the airship through?
Through
That's a good question. We don't know how big this is.
where?
I don't know. I assume we're going through a gate.
Oh, we're not taking the ship through the gate. No.
No, that would be most inconvenient for our return.
Yeah, that's good. So as we are getting on the ship, Shepard will just say, just a few things. Simply, if you are given a task, do it immediately. Respect those that work here. And if anything, just try to be respectful and kind, and pretty much don't mess up the ship. This is, of course, our intro. This is Vice Admiral Tug, and then this is now Lieutenant Junior Grade Tim, and he's just a tiny little, small little human. He looks like he's 17. He's pretty young kid. I'm doing a favor. He's like this noble kid, it's a favor for a friend of mine. Teaching him how things work here, pretty much. But he is also pretty good at what he does, so he'll help out. And pretty much, yeah, that and that's all.
Just do not assign me to do sweeping the deck chores. I don't like walking.
Whatever needs to be done generally, but we'll see. But yeah, it shouldn't take that long anyhow. Yeah. And so at the start of the next day, with that and everything on there, we will depart.
Alright. The travel to the island goes without a hitch. And as you arrive at the island, you can already see the first beach. Behind the beach, you see a green plain, and in the center of the island, it's not a very big island. You can see the ancient pyramids, and you can see that from above, a sort of beam of light is going into the sky.
Huh.
I think that's it.
Indeed.
You see as you see at the beach, you see an encampment of lizard folks, but it is completely abandoned.
Oof.
That would make sense if they were the.
As the
Closest.
ship pulls up, it's about 150 feet in the air as we arrive towards the beach where the rope ladders will drop down, and then that's when I'll just say, if we will, and then we'll start heading down.
You look around from afar. You don't see any form of life on the island right now, or at least around here. I assume you're going into the direction of the pyramid.
If we could take a quick look around this camp to see, does it seem like people had just like up and fled recently, or has it been gone for a while?
What it looks like when you take a closer look is that there has been fighting of large creatures.
They may have been the
hell.
first to fall.
I'll have the gifts that we brought, the various weapons. I'll just have them in the bag of holding, and then just so that way I can bring them with us in case we come across some of these people. Does it seem like there's any people that have died?
As you look around, yes, but the corpses have been cleaned up already. Like you can see, what you mostly see is like the blood spatters confirm enough for you.
Well, it appears that the pyramid is our only avenue thus far.
And unfortunately, the damage has already been done. If we do happen to come across any of these remnants of the people, I would suggest that we try to assist them in any way to see if they would possibly help us with their temple.
I think most of them are pudding.
Perhaps, yeah.
Alas.
I'll go back to peeling potatoes, boss. Let me know when we get there.
You're not on the ship anymore, but okay.
Oh.
Yeah, we've descended down the rope ladders.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I guess I'm climbing back up the ladder. I'm like, wait a minute. Why am I going to peel your taters? I go back down. Goddamn military discipline drilled into me of years of fucking.
You go closer towards the pyramid, as you see that as the only actual clue. Yeah, there's been fighting around. As you approach the pyramid, there is a large stairs going upwards at the center of the pyramid, with a large opening gate midway through the pyramid.
Before we necessarily start going in here, I'm gonna take out some rocks that I have kept on my person. They're literally just smoothed, like small smooth stones that you would find like at a riverbed or something. And I'm going to do some magical tinkering, like the simple magic tinkering to make them each a little flashlight that sheds like a 10-foot light, and just be like, here, just keep that on you, so that way we can know where each other are, in case we need to check out or anything.
Very well.
As you step up the stairs of the pyramid, go further upwards. You are now at the steps end as you go into go inside the entrance of the pyramid. You hear lots of coughing on the inside. As you enter, the pyramid on the inside is well lit. as you see here an entire group of sick lizard folk, all coughing and looking very badly, as one of them starts doing some sort of rituals on this table here and trying to press random buttons on it. As you see the
Stargate.
gate here, and it constantly changes colors as he's pressing buttons.
Oof.
I hope this thing works like it does in Stargate SG-1, where just they punch in a code and like the icon locks in, because that thing was cool.
Chaperone will do like a fake cough. We've come bearing gifts and a hope to discuss with you a matter of grave importance.
The one pressing the buttons turns around and points at you, and then like starts coughing again and falls down.
Which one of us knows Draconic again?
There's
I mean-
also the fact that I
By the
definitely
way, did Tuck
did not
go,
do that
did Tuck
Draconic.
go along here, or is he still on the ship?
No, he would have come with me. I meant to bring him last time, but we didn't have the time since we went straight there. But yeah,
Does anybody here speak Draconic, or do I need to cast tongues?
I definitely don't.
Let's see. Languages: Infernal. No. Mm-hmm. Vanny
Tug
knows.
also only knows
Gnome?
Common and Orcish.
Gnome. Tobias. Undercommon. That'll come in handy. And then I don't even know Common, so we're just gonna keep going.
We have doth come in peace. I can cure thine lord, if thou so wishes.
I am trying to find a cure. They
Mm.
broke it on the other side. They broke
Mm.
it. But you can cure me? No.
Yes,
Cure my
Hmm.
people first. They
Very
must
well.
live. See, all of them are sick.
Do any of them look particularly worse?
Go ahead, make a medicine check.
Like, I'm gonna try to cure those who have, like, less than a day left, but if there's any that might be fine for a few days, then might not be a good idea to try curing them all.
So the red one. Let's see. These two, like that's a matter of hours before they transform.
Alright. And the other
Rest-
ones all seem
The
relatively
rest would at
small.
least have more than a day.
Alright. I'll do another Dispel Good and Evil, and then I'll break enchantment both of them.
Alright.
So I'll make two.
Because they seem completely healthy again.
Hmm.
You may make 2 constitution saves.
1, 2, and I'll do the Queen as well.
Thank you. I feel so much better. How did you do that?
I removed planar influences from thine personhood. Abide, this is but a temporary solution. I shall now take the role of translator for mine more astute and studious compatriots.
What are you doing with the thing?
My name is Lizard King Queen.
Beautiful
Pleasure to
name.
meet you, Lizard King, Queen King.
If you would like, I know that your people are suffering currently, and we are trying to solve this matter for the city of Milana as well.
outsiders have caused this, so outsiders solve this. Ah, good. Good. But the problem is the gate is open and some power on the other side is dribbling through, trying to attach itself to others. But we do not know how to solve this. Normally, the gifts or I solve these sorts of problems, but they have been unheard of.
Recently, in the last 2 weeks perhaps or so, has there been any other visitors from Milana or those representing them that have come here?
Yes, yes. One.
Might you reveal to me who that might be? We are under the suspicion that this might be the cause of that person.
Don't know name. Was dressed up, fancy clothes, strong, very beautiful dress. Yes, shiny. Lots of gold in her dress.
Well, we currently are going to be in the process of trying to travel through, with your help, safely, and to fix this problem. Outside on your island, I noticed that there was some conflict that had happened. Do you know what that would be?
My people turned into monsters from other worlds after getting sick. Being in this room slows down the sickness, as it is protected by taps on the stone.
I see. Is this I'm terribly sorry for that effect. This is also a problem within the city of Milana as well.
They don't
Yes.
have proper stones, so they are fucked.
Yes, true. These stones, how many do you have?
Points at all the tiles on the ground.
Oh, that is wonderful. As we are going to go confront this, would it be possible for us to, with your permission, take along these stones? If we need only one for our group, that would be more than enough.
He laughs. Try it!
Did he do that like more as a threat, kind of, or?
No, more like, try it. Although, Malaya is translating it, as he says, try
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Or
If
you
we,
should have casted tongues on him.
yeah,
That would have solved it far easier.
yeah. I just meant that, like, I didn't know if he meant like you can try and take it like in a threat kind of thing, but
He says, like, try it!
I don't believe they
I think
are
we
more-
could take the lizards.
I mean, I with looking at Milan and looking at the queen, sure, me and Tug, mainly Tug more than me, will try to give it a go.
I will give. No, I won't do it. Not for this.
Alright, athletics check.
And I'm helping to. Well, actually, he's probably not if this is a thing. Yeah, because Chaperone doesn't really do strength. Let's go, Tug.
Tug tries to do
Oh.
it,
Yes.
and I was like, oh my god, these things are really good stuck.
Oh dang. Okay. Well, that is unfortunate.
He just missed it.
I must admit this is well made and well designed. Well, we
A wizard did it.
is a pretty powerful wizard, if I must say. Outside near
Ancient times.
your island, the ship upon which we arrived is there, my vessel, and should there be a need for it, they would be willing to help you if you needed them to take care of. If there were more transformed beings, they have the weaponry to try and deal with that. I would ask kindly that you do not destroy it.
We are in no condition to destroy a ship right now, nor do
well-
we want to.
All right then. With your permission, then, if there's any kind of help you could possibly provide, and if not, no worries. We will traverse through this and try to solve this issue.
We are trying to figure out what the proper realm is to go to the other side to see what's up.
Oh, that's pandemonium.
Oh,
Big ol' limbo.
how do we get to limbo? Presses random buttons again. You see the colors change again.
If you do not mind, would it be all right if I took a look at it?
Sure. Go ahead, make an Arcana check. Well, this Lizard King is definitely just random button pressing, and like you recognize like the wheel of like the center with the side things on it,
Mm-hmm.
and then you like see the button limbo.
Gotcha. Actually, would it also be possible? Do I know what this type of device that they're using? It's just a like. Is this one Is this one whole thing, or is it like how does this device work?
Generally it's just a Stargate, basically.
Okay.
I was right.
Yeah, it is basically just a Stargate,
Um,
but then not to different planets, but different dimensions.
Gotcha. With Malaya's translation and helping, before we travel through, could I, with Malaya's translating what I want them to write out an instruction manual for how this works, so that way they could just have it?
Sure, that's
Because
no problem.
this is making Chaperone cringe that they're slapping this keyboard. It hurts his soul.
They'll find the channel they want to watch on. They're just
And I'll
browsing the
put it in
tube.
super simple terms as well, like as simple as I can for Malaya to translate, so that way it's just, this is how it works, these are what the buttons do. If you want to get to, like, if I was translating how a TV remote for a grandmother, like, that's simplicity. Like here you go, like, to do everything.
Alright.
They're gonna lose that paper in an hour.
Maybe, but at least I'm hoping they kind of
They're gonna lose it in the couch
Try.
cushion.
with that. I also want to try and commit this to memory.
One of the sick ones is gonna blow his nose with it, like.
Ah.
Yeah. no. But yes, you
Well, at
may.
least they didn't wipe with it.
Well, now that the king queen has it, I will just, with your permission, I guess we will proceed.
Lizard King Queen is the best name for a lizardman leader.
You're all ready to go through the Stargate into limbo. As you go through it, you travel through a gate that is basically the Bifrost from Marvel movies.
Gotcha.
And because you're going to the realm of limbo, mutations happen.
Oh, cool.
Alright, so I'll first do Dakota. Roll a D100 for Booker.
1d100.
You get your leg back, but it's another leg.
I'd rather have an arm,
90.
because I can use a shield and my bow. I walk just fine with the
You
leg.
gain a fourth kidney.
Extra beer power. Oh, wait, that works the opposite way. I'm gonna have to piss more now.
You literally would never get drunk ever.
Your reflexes and skills have improved by the mutation of Limbo. You are now proficient in all dexterity checks.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Checks or saving throws?
Checks.
Gotcha.
So
That's
it's
So that-
basically now he has
Acrobatics.
more acrobatics, sleight of hand, stealth.
That's pretty sick.
Now some
Those
of
are
these
good
are
s-
also bad, so
Yeah,
you
true.
write it down with that you have that, because there are ways that you could.
Is
actually
this-
You can't get it
remove
removed.
them. Yeah.
Okay, you can. Okay, gotcha.
Dexterous mutation.
Mhm.
Proficiency in all dex checks.
If you have one already where you're currently proficient within, write that down too, because then if you got it removed, or someone else
You-
removes it due to circumstance, then you
You
know
don't
what you
lose
still
your-
you don't
yeah.
lose the ones that you were already proficient with.
I was already proficient in stealth, I believe, and that was it.
All right, then a D100 for the movie.
Oh, Oh, hold on.
Does this affect me as
48.
like normal? Cause I'm a or.
This is magic that affects everyone.
You're gonna grow a flesh tendril out of your
Yeah, I was gonna say if I
leg.
grow like a fleshy human hand, I don't know how I'm gonna feel.
Ah,
His eyes grow creepily red, and he gets a -2 to his charisma.
oh, for a
Now I'm gonna want cured. I'm
That's
gonna
a
mark
tough
that
one.
down. Permanent red eye.
Mhm.
-2 to
now-
charisma.
Now for Vani.
Her, she's gonna get like another head or some shit.
That is
Hey, dude, that's
legitimately
pretty
a
cool.
possibility. And it's not fun to have. She glows radioactively and is permanently under the effect of the fairy fire spell.
Oh god.
Oh,
Cannot turn
dude.
invisible, and everyone has advantage on her if she's attacked.
ooh.
Some of these are rough. Some of these
Yeah.
are tough, dude.
I'm just gonna mark that down. Permanent fairy fired. And
Alright, and then the
Tobias.
last one of your team, Tobias.
35.
35.
Hmm.
Now if he glows brightly, that's a problem. I need him to go in stealth missions and shit.
He loses his nose.
Ooh.
And loses the ability to smell.
So he turns into Krillin.
Yeah. But the funny thing is, he loses his nose. What a coincidence.
Painful.
Gonna. For all we know, he never had one.
Yeah.
I'll mark it
now
down.
For
No, no.
Malaya.
All right, here we go.
71.
Ooh, high roll.
That doesn't say anything is good or not.
Oh well, yeah.
The nose knows. No nose. If you grow 2 heads, do you get 2 concentration checks?
Who knows?
Do you have to roll it twice, or do you get to concentrate on 2 spells at once, or do you have to roll that twice again for each spell?
The head is just a constant negative effect where every time you say something, it says "or are you." It's like we're gonna do this, or are you?
Yeah.
It's Kairos, the Fight Weaver's head.
Pretty much, yeah. Hey man, you're gonna stub your toe. What?
Clunk.
Ah,
Funny enough, what a coincidence. With this picture of Malaya. Malaya loses her eyes. She has no eye sockets and loses her ability to see.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
That is so bad.
Why did we come here?
Damn. That's why I'm telling you. See, you thought I was gonna ask for more money, okay? And look at what's happened already. We're not even there.
Alright. And then Chaperone, your turn.
Oh fuck, that sucks.
Just don't roll the same. Oh no.
Close.
Maybe it was a 70 to 80 effect that I rolled. Not a. I don't know where the brackets are on this table. He could be rolling anything he wants.
You got a bad one too.
Fuck.
I'm the only one who gets cool shit.
You take rolling dice 42 psychic damage.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Okay.
It's easier to fix.
Yeah.
Easiest
Now
solution.
for the last one, Vice Admiral Tug.
Oh, my bar didn't change when I reduced my health.
Mine hasn't either
Yeah,
for a while.
same.
Mine has, but
In the sheet, it does.
It does change it in the sheet. It's been
Yeah,
it's
that's-
weird.
that's
I
fine,
can
it's
see
just-
it like right now that your health changed. But
I'm just looking at the token model, like it hasn't
yeah,
gone.
I
down.
am. Also,
Oh, okay.
I'm seeing-
Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me then.
Yeah, it's roll 20.
It's roll 20.
Okay. All right, Tug. Don't please. I'm begging you, dude. You're my guy.
I think it's a desync between client token or whatever.
32. Let's.
That's so close to what Tobias got.
Yeah,
Well, at
that's
least
good.
if he
And
loses a
each
nose,
number
then-
is something different. So.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
I like this. I love this.
We should.
Next
come
time
here more
when we
often.
come back through, do we get another one set, please?
Every long
Oh,
rest
no,
is another.
Thug has the worst one of you all.
Oh no.
Oh.
The absolute worst. As you go to the other side, Thug is completely petrified.
Ooh.
That's gonna need a fix.
Hmm.
Like
Chaperone,
immediately.
doth thou know if such
Comes-
conditions are permanent while within the plane, or can we cure them now?
Is that something that I could figure out while my head is reeling?
You can make a Arcana check.
I think. Looking.
I'll add +5 to that, so it's a 31.
Alright. Well, you would know that in this case, all conditions can be cured with a greater restoration.
Oh well, that also fixes petrified.
Mhm.
I'll immediately would
Well, cure yourself first. You are.
yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of.
Wanna really grow your eyes.
Yeah.
Vanny will blow her greater restoration on getting rid of her fairy fire problem.
Mhm.
The funny part about that is it's basically just the gold disappears, and it's just like, huh.
Yeah.
At least greater restoration doesn't require the sight. I think it's a touch.
Yeah, I just tap myself.
I'll lead Malaya to Tug once.
Oh. And the gold reappears. Ah, that was an unusual. Very well, let me also restore die. Brave warrior. Why thine abs are already of stone. The rest of thine body shall no longer be. Boop.
Thank
Ooh.
you.
Forgot another one. Could I ask the movie's health
Eyes.
back?
Unfortunately, I have to resign. I am preparing the remainder one for our way out. Should we have to make a hasty retreat, and one to drop a building.
Drop a building.
Indeed.
Alright.
Now that we're in the realm,
There
what?
are some things that change in the limbo, and one thing that you see is that on the other side of the gate, you're also on the platform, and you see that limbo is a giant empty space with floating rocks all around you. From afar, you can see a a large clock tower just flying about, a ship, and like a rock formation hand, as well as like a road. And something that is different about Limbo is where is my you're unable to normally walk. What you have to do is you have to think about where you want to go, and then you basically levitate towards it. This means that all of you can now fly, but normally walking doesn't really work. In Limbo, everyone is immune to the prone condition, and your movement speed is a minimum of 10, and compared to your intellect modifier, for every modifier you have, you gain a movement speed of 10. So if you have a intellect of modifier of 5, your movement speed is 50. But if you have a -1, it's still 10.
Hey!
And this also goes for that's our flying movement speed.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
And with that, we exactly hit the game time. As you look around into this bizarre place of Limbo, that is where we'll end today's session.
Oof.
Alright.